Hey, it's Tiki Barber with a special message for Seattle businesses looking to diversify your income. Amazon Hub Delivery is making it easy to earn extra money. When you partner with Amazon Hub Delivery, you and your staff will deliver packages to customers in your area. With each package delivered, you'll gain extra income and exposure for your business. There's no upfront cost, no delivery experience, and no long-term contracts required. Sign up to learn more at amazon.com/hub delivery. That's amazon.com/HUB delivery.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Whether you love true crime or comedy, celebrity interviews or news, you call the shots on what's in your podcast queue. And guess what? Now you can call them on your auto insurance too with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive. It works just the way it sounds. You tell Progressive how much you want to pay for car insurance, and they'll show you coverage options that fit your budget. Get your quote today at Progressive.com to join the over 28 million drivers who trust Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
A lot can happen between falling in love with a house and owning it. Having an advocate who can help you navigate negotiations, timelines, inspections, and more can make all the difference. That's what the expertise of a Realtor can do for you, because that's who we are. Realtors are members of the National Association of Realtors.
All right, places, please. The Daly Migs Show is on deck. Guitars plugged in. Drums ready to go. Chickens. Other animals. And action. This is the Daly Migs Show on The Rock with Taryn Daly and Steve Migs.
While listening to the Daly Migs Show, please refrain from any unnecessary finger gesturing.
99.9 KISW.
Good morning and happy Friday, Rockaholics. Welcome to the end of the traditional work week. Steve Migs.
Yes.
I will be on the air today longer than I slept last night.
All right. You're like I feel like you're going to be the slogan for Port Townsend. We're here, but we're not all there.
Oh, is that really the slogan for
I see it on bumper stickers. I don't know if it's like the official slogan, but I see bumper stickers in Port Townsend where it says we're here, but we're not all there. Port Townsend, Washington. I feel like you're here, but you're not all there.
But I love that for Port Townsend.
And if you've ever been to Port Townsend, it is so appropriate.
I agree. You know what I would do if I were Port Townsend? I would put that on a freak flag and fly it all the way up the flagpole for everyone to see.
I feel like you would thrive as a resident of Port Townsend. Like you've got that hippie charm.
I think I could hang with those people for sure.
You know what the crazy thing is? She got very I can't talk today. Very little sleep. Sarah also got very little sleep, and they both have more energy than I can even fathom.
You look like you got punched in the head repeatedly as you were sleeping last night. Are they allergies?
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
I almost want to go over there and hug you because it looks like you're about to cry.
I'm about to cry.
Your eyes are glassy. Are you smoking weed now, Danny?
Multiple weeds.
Multiple
weeds.
No,
all the weeds.
I literally got 8 hours of sleep last night, and I feel like complete.
Well, now you're just bragging.
But that's the problem. You got too much sleep.
That's probably what it is.
Whenever I get 8 hours of sleep, I'm like, why did I do that?
I don't understand how the world works.
Well, while we're all recovering in various ways, let's inform the Rockaholics.
Multiple.
Knowledge is power. So give us 5-ish minutes, and we'll give you, some interesting stuff you can talk about at work. This is the Daily Migs Download.
A.K.A. the DMD.
Here's your daily dose of doings happening in the world.
And the DMD is brought to you by Palace Law and multiple weeds. It's also National New Friends Day, and you experienced that yesterday as you made a new friend in the world of parenting.
I did. It was very exciting.
But today, a lot of people are waking up in not a very good mood, especially if you need to use your computers, because Microsoft users worldwide are encountering the blue screen of death, the BSOD, which apparently it's a major IT outage triggered by some recent update that was by the cybersecurity firm CrowdStrike. A lot of stuff going on with that, but I do love the name, the blue screen of death.
I've never heard that term before.
It sounds like a metal song.
Yeah.
Blue screen of death.
And they're opening for Iron Maiden in October.
They should.
There was a 10-mile stretch of State Route 20 that reopened yesterday afternoon after being closed due to a wildfire near Easy Pass Trailhead. And I think the fire was like about a half mile, about a half mile from the road. And so it got really crazy. It was sparked by dry lightning. Around 300 acres was burning and 0% contained. So they do say, just stay alert. Follow all the, signs when they tell you things are closed. Don't, go be a looky-loo. That's like one of the number one reasons they close it is because they don't want looky-loos in there going to check out the fire. So just be very safe if you're out on the roads out there.
And avoid the blue screen of death. Okay. Starbucks also dealing with some stuff. Man, does this impact you, Danny? Because the one on Alki, apparently on Alki Avenue, they just announced a permanent closure that's going to be effective on August 11th.
Not this morning. However, that is one of our go-tos in West Seattle. It's crazy because that's the one that's literally right there on the beach.
Is that the one that's right by Cactus?
Yeah.
Oh, I've been to that one.
Yeah,
we've been to that one.
Yeah, it's super touristy. That's crazy. But they also closed Top Pot there a few years ago too. And I'm like, are they just getting rid of all the coffee options?
Is there a reason? Do you know that they're?
No idea.
Well, apparently a bunch of people started a petition. They're urging the company to reconsider, saying that it's a community hub. And Starbucks said the reason why they're closing: the blue screen of death. Blue screen of death.
Is the blue screen of death also the reason why a brawl broke out at a Sam's Club?
Of course.
A mother and her daughters attacked a worker who told them that it was too late to order pizza because it was 2 minutes before the store's closing.
Talk about family bonding. Let's go beat up some workers.
Take her down. So the worker, her name is Sierra, she talked about the attack.
I was not expecting that at all. I just came in for a regular shift. And Mom, she gets upset and she goes from the front of the registers and she comes back into the kitchen. And when she comes into the kitchen, she swings on me. When she swings on me, she punches me in my face. And then her two daughters come from the front.
They must love pizza.
We got your back, Mom.
Also, I didn't realize Sam's Club also rocks the pizza, just like Costco.
I didn't know that either. And Sierra says she is recovering. She's got some headaches and some bruising, scratches, that kind of thing, but she's going to be okay.
All right, I bring up this story because you refuse to talk about it, and that is Husky Stadium. All right. Well, you know what? This isn't going to make you happy because Husky Stadium, the home of your University of Washington Huskies, is ranked the number 6 stadium on ESPN's top 25 college football stadiums list. How about number 6?
I demand a recount.
Come on, you got to give it a nod. I mean, it is a great view. You've got the stadium, then you got Lake Washington, everyone in their fancy yachts that are on the water. It's a pretty cool sight.
And then when you go there in your Coug gear, everybody's really mean to you.
Well, maybe you should stop wearing Coug gear at a Huskies game. Anyway, Jen, they got the nod because of all that with the great view and everyone that's hanging out on the banks of Lake Washington as well. As far as the number 1 stadium, what do you think it is? It's not the Palouse.
It's definitely Martin Stadium at Washington State University. Go Cougs.
Is that called the Palouse?
Yeah, the Palouse.
Okay, yeah.
It's not.
That's still on my bucket list. I do want to go to a game over at Pullman.
Field trip. We got to go.
Let's do it.
I'm in.
All right, we'll broadcast live, like in an RV or something like that.
I love where this is going.
All signs point towards alcohol. LSU's Tiger Stadium came in at number 1, and then the Rose Bowl was number 2, which makes sense.
Yeah.
Hey, Mariners back at it tonight. The boys in blue are going to give the Astros the blue screen of death. That's right. The Mariners taking on the Astros back from the All-Star break. Hopefully, they win all of the games because right now they have a 1-game lead over the Astros. So that would be pretty freaking awesome if they end up sweeping them this weekend.
Hell yeah.
As far as weather, we are going to hit a high of, I think it's 81 degrees. It's going to be sunny. That is the DMD, and that's what's up.
Last night was Primus at Marymore Park, and I was there. Also, shout out to a rockaholic named Brennan, who was rocking the Men's Room IPA shirt.
Nice.
Very easy to spot because it's bright yellow. But I did meet the most Canadian group of guys of all time. And how did that work out? I'm going to tell you all about it at 6:20.
The Daly Migs Show.
Hey, it's Tiki Barber with a special message for Seattle businesses looking to diversify your income. Amazon Hub Delivery is making it easy to earn extra money. When you partner with Amazon Hub Delivery, you and your staff will deliver packages to customers in your area. With each package delivered, you'll gain extra income and exposure for your business. There's no upfront cost, no delivery experience, and no long-term contracts required. Sign up to learn more at amazon.com/hub delivery. That's amazon.com/HUB delivery.
Selling a little or a lot? Shopify helps you do your thing, however you cha-ching. Shopify is the global commerce platform that helps you sell at every stage of your business. From the launch your online shop stage, to the first real-life store stage, all the way to the did we just hit 1 million orders stage. Shopify's here to help you grow. Whether you're selling scented soap or offering outdoor outfits, Shopify helps you sell everywhere. From their all-in-one e-commerce platform to their in-person POS system. Wherever and whatever you're selling, Shopify's got you covered. Shopify helps you turn browsers into buyers with the internet's best converting checkout. 15% better on average compared to other leading commerce platforms. And sell more with less effort thanks to Shopify Magic, your AI-powered all-star. Shopify powers 10% of all e-commerce in the U.S. And Shopify is the global force behind Allbirds, Rothy's, and Brooklinen, and millions of other entrepreneurs of every size across 175 countries. Plus, Shopify's award-winning 24/7 help is there to support your success every step of the way. Because businesses that grow, grow with Shopify. Sign up for a $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/Odyssey Podcast, all lowercase. Go to shopify.com/Odyssey Podcast now to grow your business, no matter what stage you're in. Shopify.com/Odyssey Podcast.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Whether you love true crime or comedy, celebrity interviews or news, you call the shots on what's in your podcast queue. And guess what? Now you can call them on your auto insurance too with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive. It works just the way it sounds. You tell Progressive how much you want to pay for car insurance, and they'll show you coverage options that fit your budget. Get your quote today at Progressive.com to join the over 28 million drivers who trust Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
Last night was Primus. Ooh, I love it, Danny. Give it to me. Oh, yeah.
The music.
Yeah. It's so good. It's so good. We had the best time, but it started in the parking lot.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Were you pre-funking?
I was pre-funking in the parking lot. I parked the Kia, opened up the tailgate, sat down, was drinking a beer.
Did you really?
Yeah.
That is hilarious.
and Brad's sitting next to me.
What were you drinking? What kind of beer?
It was a Bodhisattva.
Okay.
From Georgetown. It was so good. I love Bodhisattva. So these three guys approach us and just start chit-chatting with us, looking for a little jazz cabbage.
Oh, okay. I thought they saw the beer and they're like, well, let's see what these guys were all about. So they were looking for weed?
Yes.
So they're just walking up to people like, hey, you got weed?
Well, they were like, they're seeing if anybody had like a, little toke available.
They're probably just smelling around, just seeing if they could smell the herbage.
And they were easily the most Canadians I've ever met in my life.
Were they wearing nothing but denim?
One of them, no,
Some
they
call
weren't.
it the Canadian tuxedo.
Absolutely. One of them was wearing a Metallica shirt, so I knew we were going to get along great.
Okay.
They had it's almost like when Jason does a Canadian accent when he's doing straight to the comments for us. It was that level of unbelievable Canadian accent.
Okay.
And I did grab some audio from them. Their names were Vikram, Rory, and Luke.
Are they in like a Finnish death metal band?
No, but one of them, Luke, is in like a proggy Vikram, but Luke was in a proggy, like kind of aggressive prog rock band called Farm with a PH. I checked them out too.
Okay.
But meeting them in the parking lot was definitely, I knew it was going to be a good night after chatting with these guys. All right, I am sitting in the parking lot at Marymore Park, and I just met the three kindest, most amazing Canadian dudes. Okay, it's Vikram,
Rory,
Luke, and they drove all the way down from, you said, Kelowna and Nelson.
That is three of the strangest names. I wonder if that's why they became friends. Well, Luke's not good. This is Vikram. He sounds like he's the leader of the pack.
He kind of was. He was the one that spoke first.
When your name is Vikram, you should be the leader.
How many times have you guys seen Primus before?
I've seen him twice before. once before. This is my 7th time.
God, hardcore, bro. So if there was one song you would hope to hear tonight, what would it be? The one that would be the cherry on top of a great night.
I know all the classics are going to be there, and I'm just really hoping for a deep cut off of Punch Bowl.
Off Punch Bowl.
It does sound like they're doing a Canadian impression.
It was so great.
I know all the classics are going to be there, and I'm just really hoping for a deep cut off of Punch Bowl, maybe something like Over Electric Grapevine, or maybe like Del Davis Tree Farm would be sick, something like that. Yeah.
Danny, you were hoping they were going to play those songs, right?
Oh, yeah.
Did they play either of those?
They did not play Over the Electric Grapevine. No, they didn't play either of those.
Okay.
We were talking about this on the way down, actually. We had
John the Fisherman.
John the Fisherman would be great. My Name is Mud would be great. Lack of Head. I wouldn't mind hearing like Aaron on the Side of Caution from their latest album.
What about Luke?
I like to hear When the Toys Go Winding Down.
The toys.
Is he just high?
He was so great. Luke was my favorite.
I like to hear When the Toys Go Winding Down.
The toys. He sounds so stoned.
I like to hear When the Toys Go Winding Down. They don't do it much.
Well, I hope they play all your guys' favorite songs tonight. And mine too. It's funny. I go through like these phases. I'd say like Duchess and the Proverbial Mind Spread is probably my favorite. I do really...
Oh, you're getting some points right there saying a song that none of us know.
I do really enjoy Tommy the Cat, which I know is kind of like a classic. But like every time I lose my damn mind, it's going to be a great night. And thank you guys for popping by and saying hi.
Oh, thank you, Taryn.
Yeah, rock on.
You're the best.
Oh, thank you, Taryn.
They almost sound Irish. Oh, thank you, Darren.
Yeah, Danny, I swear, I thought I was like in a bit or that I was being punked. Their accents were so thick and it was delightful. Yeah, rock on.
You're the best.
Oh, you're the best.
They were very fun. But honestly, great set list. Met some awesome rockaholics. That dude, Brendan, that was wearing the men's room IPA shirt, he was awesome. He was there with his stepdad, Eric. Met some really fine folks that were out.
What time did the show end?
10 o'clock on the dot.
That's amazing.
They take it right up to the last second, and then they pull the plug.
And you were happy with the set list?
Very happy with the set list. And it was funny, too, because Coheed and Cambria was the opener. And
did you catch any of them?
A little bit. I didn't get up into
too busy hanging out with the drunk Canadians.
Of course.
Yeah.
They were bringing me beers, you guys. They were great. But it was two different groups of people. It was like people were there to see Coheed or people were there to see Primus. I did not meet a lot of people that were there to see both.
So it was like a wedding where they had like one side of the venue had all the brides people and the other side had the groom's people.
Well, and like because the Coheed crowd kind of cleared out, there was a bunch of people that were able to move closer after their set. So, people that were there for Coheed got home at a decent hour and probably got 8 hours of sleep like Danny.
I like to hear When the Toys Go Winding Down. They don't do it much.
They don't do it much.
Those guys sound like they like to party.
They do. And we talked a little...
I just love that they were walking around hoping to find some weed.
Well, you can go buy weed anywhere here now.
Yeah, but it's more fun to walk around a concert and just hope that somebody will just hook you up with some, especially if you're going back to Canada. You don't want to buy a bunch of weed and then you have to go bring it back up there.
And, of course, they saw Brad with long hair and a tie-dye shirt, and they were like, that guy probably knows where to find weed.
That guy F's.
But, yeah, it was a lot of fun. It wasn't too hot. The sun went down, and people just partied into the evening. It was
nice.
It was wonderful. Well, Rockaholics, have you ever read a review for a restaurant online that just kind of confused you in one way or another?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Oh, it happened.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Steve Canadian. Oh. I like to hear When the Toys Go Winding Down. They don't do it much.
They don't do it much.
You're right. It is very Irish more than Canadian.
Do you read a lot of reviews before you go to a restaurant, though? You, suss out the situation?
Only because I like to read how miserable people are. It doesn't change whether or not I'm going to that restaurant. It would change my wife's decision-making. Like, she definitely, if one bad review is out there, especially if it involves bugs, she's like, we're never going there. Hotel, restaurants, whatever it may be. I find it more entertaining. I'm like, well, no one who's happy with their experience typically leaves a review. It's always just the angry people.
That's very true.
Yeah.
Well, this discussion had us coming up with a game that we could play with our Rockaholics. So we want you to call us up now, 206-803-ROCK. And up for grabs is a Mariners backpack.
Just in time for the second half of the season.
206-803-ROCK. We're going to play a game called Is It a Restaurant or a Strip Club? After Ozzy Osbourne.
The Daily Migs Show.
We like to go out to eat, this crew. And one thing that you can always count on is a great review section when you're looking at restaurants.
And that happened to us yesterday because we're trying to figure out we got our radio convention in San Diego next month, and we're trying to figure out like fun places to go eat. So we ended up on like Yelp and those different places, and some of the reviews are just interesting.
To the point where some of these reviews started sounding like they were reviews for strip clubs.
So talk about like how attractive the waitresses are, the people who eat there as well. It was weird.
So we thought we could spin this into a fun game to play with our Rockaholics.
Is it a restaurant or a strip club? Is it a food joint or a booby bar? In either place they are serving pie. Let's go! It's on the motorboat, Danny Robots rule. Is it a food joint or a booby bar? At either place they are serving pie. Let's go! It's on the motorboat, Danny Robots rule.
Is that the new Blink-182?
Wait, so are you motorboating me?
Yeah, I think they want to suffocate you because the robots rule, Danny.
Just making sure.
Because as we're learning, artificial intelligence does not like Danny V because he doesn't like them.
Well, shout out to Sarah for doing some legwork on this. She went through a bunch of reviews, and she is going to read them to you, Rockaholics, and you have to decide if that review belongs to a restaurant or a strip club.
Okay.
And the first to get to 2 correct will win the sweet Mariners backpack we have here in the studio.
Oh.
So up first, we have Mike from Auburn. And we have Jordan from Wenatchee.
What's up, fellas?
Hey, how's it going?
We're doing great, guys. So here is the first review. We're going to start with Mike in Auburn, and you have to decide if this is from a restaurant or a strip club.
I stopped in this place one afternoon thinking it was a cocktail lounge. Big mistake. No cocktails, and the place smelled like sweat and decomposing tuna fish. Turned right around and left.
Mike, is that a strip club or a restaurant?
I'm going to say strip club.
You would be correct.
All right, Mike's got one on the board. Smells like what? Don't say it.
And Jordan, you are next. Here is your review.
They had the best chicken strips I have ever had. Ever.
All right, Jordan, do you think that's a strip club or a restaurant?
Maybe it's like at the Acropolis and they got good food. I'm going to say strip club.
Woo!
You are
Nice.
correct.
All right, we're back to Mike. And Sarah has your next review.
We were the only group there, and it took us 20 minutes just to get a drink. Everyone working there was beautiful, but that's the only good thing about this place. We will never be going back.
All right, Mike.
Restaurant or strip club?
I'm going to say restaurant for this one.
Holy smokes.
Damn, Jordan, if you get this wrong, Mike wins the Sweet Mariners backpack.
Jordan, here's your review.
I would leave a 0-star review, but because this staff is trash. F this place. Don't waste your time or your money.
Ooh. Restaurant or strip club?
I'm going to go with restaurant.
No.
Oh. Mike is our big winner of the game. Is it a restaurant or is it a strip club? You are going to get a Sweet Mariners backpack in the mail, Mike.
Sweet.
And Jordan, the security's going to have to kick you out of the establishment. Sorry, you can't. You got to keep your hands in your
Later,
pockets.
gangster.
Later, gangster.
Well, that was sure fun.
Oh yeah. Are you wearing? Real quick, what are you wearing right now?
Are we doing this again, guys? Really? Oh.
Yes. No, I'm not making fun of your attire right now.
I am.
You know what?
I'm actually just curious what you're wearing because the shirt is cracking me up.
It's a gift from Ryan Castle.
Okay.
And it's got a chicken on it that's laying an egg, and it says, "Chickens, the pet that poops breakfast."
Why?
I legit thought it was a sriracha shirt when I first saw it this morning.
Same here.
Because it looks very sriracha-y.
Well, sriracha, I think, doesn't it have a rooster? And roosters don't lay eggs, guys.
Oh.
This is clearly a chicken.
You are so ignorant.
This is clearly a chicken.
All right, let's put you to test because we still have a few more of these restaurant reviews that Sarah put together. So I'm just curious to see how you would do on this there, Taryn Daly.
All right.
Okay, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, got back that sweet porno music going. Awesome atmosphere, bumping music, and great parking. We'll come back again.
I'm going to say strip club.
Wrong.
What?
Restaurant.
Oh,
how about this one?
This game.
Yum, yum, yum. My wife and I go here every time we get a date night. What do you think, Danny?
Strip club for sure.
Yum, yum, yum.
Dude, I honestly will find myself reading strip club reviews. Once we started coming up with this stupid game, I just spent so much time reading strip club reviews. It is the funniest thing. Never once in a million years would I think after going to a gentleman's club that I would have to go online to review it.
Well, because okay, question though. Is there one that the review was so good that you feel like we got to go?
No. No, I don't know.
So none of the reviews worked for you.
There's never been a review of a gentleman's club where I'm like, Danny, what are we doing later? Change those plans. We got to go there.
Maybe we need to start writing reviews.
You know what's the greatest thing, though, is, there's certain websites that show certain videos, right? Did you know that on some of those websites, they have a comment section?
Oh, no.
Oh boy. You want to be entertained. Read those comments. We can't read those on the air, but read those comments. They are next level weird.
All right.
It's like, again, never thought after checking out certain websites I needed to leave a review or leave a comment.
That was a blast.
This place completely exceeded my expectations in every way. The location and staff are all wonderful, and everybody was so friendly.
Strip club. I got one. Well, I'm not very good at this game. I'm also not very good at beat Migs. I've never won. I've never beat you. But somebody out there should call up and give it a shot. He is currently 193 wins, 57 losses, and 31 ties in 2024. 206-803-ROCK. We will play Beat Migs at 6:50.
The Daily Migs Show.
Hey, it's Tiki Barber with a special message for Seattle businesses looking to diversify your income. Amazon Hub Delivery is making it easy to earn extra money. When you partner with Amazon Hub Delivery, you and your staff will deliver packages to customers in your area. With each package delivered, you'll gain extra income and exposure for your business. There's no upfront cost, no delivery experience, and no long-term contracts required. Sign up to learn more at amazon.com/hub delivery. That's amazon.com/HUB delivery.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Whether you love true crime or comedy, celebrity interviews or news, you call the shots on what's in your podcast queue. And guess what? Now you can call them on your auto insurance too with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive. It works just the way it sounds. You tell Progressive how much you want to pay for car insurance, and they'll show you coverage options that fit your budget. Get your quote today at Progressive.com to join the over 28 million drivers who trust Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
Here's why April chose to vaccinate her child.
I think actually meeting someone who was not vaccinated and now has a lifelong struggle with a childhood disease really cemented for me that it's super important that we as parents continue to vaccinate our children.
Talk to your pediatrician or visit yvaccines.com. Brought to you by Merck.
Hey, it's Tiki Barber with 2 words any business owner wants to hear: extra income. Amazon Hub Delivery is looking for Seattle businesses to assist with local deliveries. You get paid for each package delivered. Amazon Hub Delivery has no startup cost, no long-term contracts, and no delivery experience required. If you're a Seattle business ready to assist with local deliveries, sign up today at amazon.com/hub delivery. That's amazon.com/HUB delivery.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Whether you love true crime or comedy, celebrity interviews or news, you call the shots on what's in your podcast queue. And guess what? Now you can call them on your auto insurance too with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive. It works just the way it sounds. You tell Progressive how much you want to pay for car insurance, and they'll show you coverage options that fit your budget. Get your quote today at Progressive.com to join the over 28 million drivers who trust Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
You don't just live in your home. You live in your neighborhood as well. So when you're shopping for a home, you want to know as much about the area around it as possible. Luckily, Homes.com has got you covered. Each listing features a comprehensive neighborhood guide from local experts. Everything you'd ever want to know about a neighborhood, including the number of homes for sale, transportation, local amenities, cultural attractions, unique qualities, and even things like median lot size and a noise score. Homes.com. We've done your homework.
The Daily Migs Show presents the most popular radio game on this side of the speaker. Let's play Beat Migs. Beat Migs, don't be a loser. Whoa! Beat Migs, you're a loser.
Who's ready to beat Migs? I know I sure am, because we made it. It's Friday.
Friday, motherfucking Friday. Everybody's ready for the weekend.
It's Friday. Gotta get down on Friday. Everybody's looking forward to the weekend.
I do love this because the two most tired members of the show right now are being forced to jump up and down.
I know. Yeah. I just love watching them.
Danny's not jumping very high today.
No.
Oh. And they both just gave up and sat back down.
Also, I like how you say forced.
You make me do this every Friday. Yes.
You have to. Danny actually looks miserable.
Yeah, I get tired just looking at Danny right now.
I know. You look like you're struggling, dude.
I am.
Let's get to Dukes from Gig Harbor. Dukes, are you there?
I am.
I'm Sarah, your host, and it's time for you to get out of here, Steve.
See you later.
For those playing at home, Dukes has 60 seconds to answer 10 questions. You can pass all you want, but you'll only get 3 guesses per question. Are you ready?
Yes.
The 2 official languages of Canada are English and what?
French.
Correct. Who directed the 90s movie Saving Private Ryan?
Steven Spielberg.
Yes. What mythical creature is the national animal of Scotland?
Leprechaun.
No. Aw.
Ooh. Pass.
What band had the songs Cryin' and Ragdoll?
The Aerosmith.
Yes. What color overalls does video game character Wario typically wear?
Wario. Red?
No.
Ooh. Pass.
What Las Vegas hotel recently closed after nearly 35 years?
MGM Grand.
No.
Mirage.
Yes. Who was the only U.S. president to serve more than 2 terms?
Ooh. Pass.
How many players are there on a rugby team?
8.
No.
7.
No.
9.
No. By area, the largest U.S. state is Alaska, but what is the second?
California.
No. Dukes.
Ooh.
You got 4 correct.
Ew.
I don't think Dukes has got this one.
I mean, crazier things have happened in the world.
This is true. I think Steve's going to kick his butt. Steve, I'm rooting for you.
All right.
Well, I'm not really rooting for you, but I think you're going to kick his butt, so I guess I kind of am. Are you ready?
Oh, yeah!
The 2 official languages of Canada are English and what?
French.
You know it. Mm-hmm. Who directed the 90s movie Saving Private Ryan?
Tom Hanks?
No.
Oh. Oliver Stone?
No.
Steven Spielberg?
There we go. What mythical creature is the national animal of Scotland?
A unicorn.
It is.
Is it really?
Yeah. What band had the songs Cryin' and Ragdoll?
Aerosmith.
Yes. What color overalls does video game character Wario typically wear?
Oh, blue?
No.
Purple?
Yes. What Las Vegas hotel recently closed after nearly 35 years? How do you guess things like that?
I don't know, man. I don't know. Luck is on my side this morning. The Mirage.
Correct. Who was the only president to serve more than 2 terms?
Adams.
No.
Washington.
No.
Eisenhower.
No. How many players are there on a rugby team?
10.
No.
15.
Yes. By area, the largest U.S. state is Alaska, but what is the second?
Texas?
You do know, yes. The first Tesla was released to the public in what late 2000s year?
2019.
Well, no. You
2009.
You still no.
Oh.
It does not matter, though, because you did spank him. You got 8 correct, which is a win, 8-4.
Ooh.
Sorry, Dukes.
Yeah, it felt like a lot of guessing there. I don't know.
I know.
Hey, a guess is still, if it's right, it's still a right.
You're
answer.
a great guesser.
I got lucky on 2 of them.
It's stupid.
No, it's not.
It's very annoying.
Well, I mean, it's stupid how good you are at guessing.
Because I'm the best around. What do they say? Luck is when preparation meets opportunity.
Is that what it is?
Yes.
Yeah, you got unicorn for the mythical creature, which I think is so cool.
So cool.
That's pretty funny.
Right?
Tatum would be pretty fired up about that. My daughter, like any toddler girl especially, are obsessed. She's obsessed with unicorns.
Or adult girl. They're still cool.
Yeah, that's a good point.
You guessed purple for overalls. You probably don't even know what Wario looks like.
Does he look like Mario?
Kind of.
Like evil Mario.
And big.
Wario.
Does he have like a beard instead of just a mustache?
Yeah, he's got a lot going on. And then his brother Waluigi. Waluigi.
Wait, Wario has a brother Waluigi?
Yes!
What is happening
It's
here?
amazing. Who was the only U.S. president to serve more than 2 terms? FDR, baby. And you got 15, and you got Texas, and 2008 was the first Tesla released to the public. But you did a great job. Congratulations.
Now we see Teslas everywhere. I'm starting to see a lot of those.
The Cybertruck things.
The Cybertrucks. I ain't gonna lie.
No.
If one was gifted to me.
No, absolutely not.
Dude.
Sell it for all the money and go buy a Bronco or something.
Oh, man. I love it because people hate it so much. So
Literally
there's
the
part
worst
of me
car.
that wants to just drive around and troll people in one of those things. I saw one that was in gold instead of silver.
What?
And I was like, I'm feeling this one.
Are those the only colors?
I think you could be whatever color you want it to be.
How come everybody just seems to have the same, like, kind of silver one?
I don't know. Maybe you start with that color and then you figure it out from there. I have no idea.
I want to see one in, like, a sick wrap.
I imagine you could just paint it.
Sure.
Right?
It probably costs a lot of money painting your Tesla. That seems like you've got
Can of spray paint and some painter's tape. I think we'll be good to go.
Wait, but do you actually think those cars are good looking?
No, they're ugly as all hell.
Okay, phew.
I just want one because I know how much people hate them.
They're
And every time I see someone driving one, I instantly look at who's the douche
Me
behind
too,
them.
me too.
Oh, my God.
And it's always an old guy.
But that should be, you know what? If we ever get a station vehicle, let's put it in that
Oh.
list. Can we get a KISW Cybertruck just wrapped in the Rock logo?
I just want to drive one.
I'm like, I don't trust any of us driving that. No.
Oh, they start at $96,000.
Yeah, there's zero chance I'm ever going to purchase one.
Thank God.
Yeah. Also, I'd be trolling my wife because she's like, I would never set foot in that car if you got one of those. I'm like, well, I'm never getting one of those because, well, we just can't afford it.
I like the picture that they have on the Tesla website. It looks like it's driving on Mars.
Wow.
Oh, that is amazing.
Wow, it's a good look. It's off-roading.
Someone says Cybertrucks only come in one color. What? That's crazy. I saw one in gold. It was like that silver.
Yeah.
That
metallic
yeah,
kinda looking.
yeah.
Well, they may only come in. I do know a lot of people who like get their Teslas like custom painted.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't see why you go to like an auto body shop. They're gonna be like, no.
No, they're going to take your money no matter what.
Yeah.
And honestly, it feels like that'd be easier to paint that than an actual car. An actual car, like it's a fake car.
Very harsh lines.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Rockaholics, we want you to call us up and ask you a very simple question. And it's not whether or not you would drive a Cybertruck. 206-803-ROCK. We just need you to call us up now, and we promise this question is so simple. 206-803-ROCK. We'll take your calls after Lenny Kravitz.
The Daly Migs Show.
There is an Australian field hockey player whose name is Matt Dawson, and he won a silver medal back in 2021 at the Tokyo Olympics.
Okay.
He's going to be in Paris for his third Olympic appearance, but he's recently had an injury. He fractured the ring finger of his right hand, and then he didn't know if he was going to be able to participate because you can't wear a cast, I guess, or you can't have...
Well, you're playing field hockey, so you're holding a stick. So I'd imagine that's going to kind of get in the way of holding the stick and playing the sport.
So apparently the only other option so that he could participate was to amputate part of the finger.
Don't tell me he did.
He did.
He's the ultimate gangster.
Absolutely.
Give this guy a medal. He doesn't even need to compete. Give him the gold medal.
That is the utmost badassery. Now I'm expecting him to win the medal.
Now, imagine being someone else on the team that maybe isn't giving it their all, and this guy gets in your face like, I lost a finger for this sport, mate. I don't know if he talks like that, but I'm picturing him going, I lost a finger for this sport, mate.
Throw another shrimp on the barbie.
He pokes you in the face with the stub.
So because of his crazy finger amputation.
That's crazy.
We have a simple question for our Rockaholics. You need to complete the sentence, Rockaholics. I would be willing to lose a finger to do blank. And we're going to start with Rob in Arlington. Rob, what would you lose a finger for?
That is insane.
Isn't that story crazy?
I love Australians. Oh, my God.
He doesn't give an F. He's like, I'm just losing my finger, man. You ain't keeping me from going to the Olympics.
And side note, my daughter is in her third Paralympics upcoming in Paris. She just qualified.
What?
Dude, really?
Yes.
What events does she participate in?
Well, it's really tough in the state of Washington. She's a sniper. She's a shooter.
Holy cow!
She shoots an air gun, a 177 caliber air gun, and she is really good at it. She won bronze in Rio in 2016.
Oh, dude. Do you guys have the bronze medal on display somewhere?
I made her give it to me when she came home, and I took it to work. I was a electrical foreman, and she wanted to borrow the car that day, and I said, "Nope, give me the medal. I'm taking the medal to work."
That is so exciting, and we got to get a recap from you after the competition.
Yeah, I was gonna say after the Olympics, you got to give us a call, or if she wins a gold, you definitely have to give us a call, man. That'd be the first gold medal person. So she's in Paris right now.
No, she just got back from Lima qualifying for Paris.
Oh, okay.
So she's going to be shooting 3 different events. She had to go to Lima to qualify in her third event. So she's going, I think she heads out in like a month.
Are you guys going to try and make it out there, or that's just too much to try and pull off?
Actually, the shooting venue is like 3 hours from Paris. So we're not going to. We went down to Rio, and we stayed on the most incredible hotel in the world.
Wow.
Dude, you got to be so proud.
Yeah, oh, my goodness. Are you kidding? I get goosebumps every time I talk about it.
Hell yeah, man. That's so cool.
Yeah, local girl.
What's her name?
Girl. McKenna. It's Gear now, but it was McKenna Dahl.
Right on.
Gear.
That's our favorite Olympian.
Yep, look her up. It's incredible what she's done.
So, Rob,
I have so many questions about that.
I know. We've completely lost track of the simple question.
We have a lot of not so simple questions.
So, Rob, what would you be willing to lose a finger to be able to do?
Oh. See, now I'm going to turn everything in a way different direction. I would give my finger to live another 5 years.
I love that.
Oh, my gosh. That's so sweet.
Yeah, that's a great answer right there.
Especially as a parent, I think that's a really great answer.
I mean, I might want to even go a little bit longer. I might just have one hand just completely gone just to get some extra years on this planet.
206-803-ROCK, our simple question for Justin in Ferndale. You would be willing to lose a finger to do what?
Now, how the hell do I follow that up?
Right?
Good luck.
Here I am being like, I'd like to play hockey at Climate Pledge Arena.
Yeah. No, I was over here like, oh yeah, no, I'll take an all expenses paid trip to Neverland.
Okay.
Now, why the Netherlands?
Oh no, Neverland. It's the EDM festival in Belgium.
Oh, I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah, it's like 2 weekends long. Absolutely amazing. Like that is like my end goal for festivals.
I've seen the stage.
Freak people out all hopped up on Molly and like, look, I lost a finger to be here.
The stage that they put together there, though, is massive. It's unreal.
Oh, it's ridiculous. It's absolutely incredible.
Oh, I want to change my answer.
What's it called again?
Neverland.
Neverland.
I think actually Paris Hilton, because she does like DJing now. She DJ'd it one year. I'm serious.
She just hit and play.
Yeah, pretty much. But she looks cute doing it.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's her and Danny. Both look cute doing it.
Thank you.
Our simple question to Yoshi in Redmond. I would be willing to lose a finger to do blank.
See, now I feel weird because I took a totally different view on this. I thought, okay, well, maybe if I lose a pinky, I could be able to, one of those displays where it has the gold bar, and be able to pull the gold bar out that way. And that was my approach.
What gold bar are we trying to pull? Are you trying to steal gold?
Yeah, you see those like security display cases that have like a small hole. You reach in, there's a giant gold bar. If you can pull the gold bar out, you can keep it, which is a lie. But so you have to like get the gold bar and just run.
So this would give you the added advantage because now you don't have an extra finger, so your hand is smaller.
Yeah.
Oh, my
I'll
God.
go with a practical approach.
Very strategic indeed.
But then you can't ever do the shocker again.
Oh, my God.
Okay.
Oh, my God. Wow. We just go right there, do we?
What? Just a symbol. I'm not saying actually do it.
Oh,
you can't hang loose. Next thing you know, you're just giving a thumbs up.
Okay, so then if you had to pick the finger, which finger would you lose?
Oh, probably the one between the pinky and the middle finger.
Oh my, so you're always like
Oh,
that.
forever shocking.
Oh, my word.
Just so that way you can see if you're hanging out at a bar and you start showing somebody that, somebody is trying to think of a tactful way to say that to you. And I think I would enjoy the uncomfortableness of them looking at my hand, trying to be like, he's got the shocker thing going. How do I say that to him? Is he going to be offended?
Have any of you been to a concert where the show had to be cut short abruptly?
One time that pops into my head, I know I've told the story before, when Limp Bizkit was playing, and the bassist, Sam, he cut his hand, had to go to the emergency room, and a couple hours later, he finally came back, and they finished the set.
That's wild.
It was crazy, yeah.
Well, this did just happen to one of the biggest rock bands in the world, and they were playing one of their biggest hits when it happened. They actually had to shut down before they could even finish that song.
Wow.
And you're going to hear what happened at 7:20.
The Daily Migs Show.
Hey, it's Tiki Barber with a special message for Seattle businesses looking to diversify your income. Amazon Hub Delivery is making it easy to earn extra money. When you partner with Amazon Hub Delivery, you and your staff will deliver packages to customers in your area. With each package delivered, you'll gain extra income and exposure for your business. There's no upfront cost, no delivery experience, and no long-term contracts required. Sign up to learn more at Amazon.com/Hub Delivery. That's Amazon.com/HUB Delivery.
Selling a little or a lot? Shopify helps you do your thing, however you cha-ching. Shopify is the global commerce platform that helps you sell at every stage of your business. From the launch your online shop stage, to the first real-life store stage, all the way to the did we just hit 1 million orders stage. Shopify's here to help you grow. Whether you're selling scented soap or offering outdoor outfits, Shopify helps you sell everywhere. From their all-in-one e-commerce platform to their in-person POS system, wherever and whatever you're selling, Shopify's got you covered. Shopify helps you turn browsers into buyers with the internet's best converting checkout. 15% better on average compared to other leading commerce platforms. And sell more with less effort thanks to Shopify Magic, your AI-powered all-star. Shopify powers 10% of all e-commerce in the U.S. And Shopify is the global force behind Allbirds, Rothy's, and Brooklinen, and millions of other entrepreneurs of every size across 175 countries. Plus, Shopify's award-winning 24/7 help is there to support your success every step of the way. Because businesses that grow with Shopify. Sign up for a $1 per month trial period at Shopify.com/Odyssey Podcast, all lowercase. Go to Shopify.com/Odyssey Podcast now to grow your business, no matter what stage you're in. Shopify.com/Odyssey Podcast.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Whether you love true crime or comedy, celebrity interviews or news, you call the shots on what's in your podcast queue. And guess what? Now you can call them on your auto insurance too, with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive. It works just the way it sounds. You tell Progressive how much you want to pay for car insurance, and they'll show you coverage options that fit your budget. Get your quote today at Progressive.com to join the over 28 million drivers who trust Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
On Wednesday night, the Foo Fighters were playing a show at Citi Field, and a storm disrupted their set. 75 minutes in.
Did you see the footage of this?
Yeah.
It is bonkers to watch it. Just seeing all the lightning that's going on all around them.
And Dave Grohl said, we'll play as long as we can, but there's going to be a time that we can't play anymore because the weather's getting real bad. And this was during Everlong when the crowd was told, this is it. It's over. And we have some audio about that.
We just got caught. Listen, this sucks. Believe me. If I could do something about it, I would.
If anyone's going to be able to handle a large crowd of people that might be upset, I feel like Dave Grohl is the guy.
For sure.
He's like, we just got cut. Because before they started playing Everlong, he even said to the crowd, hey, we're being told any second now they might pull the plug because the rain's coming down and all that. He's like, so we're going to play a song that you're all here to see. So I think they jumped that song up in the set list just so that people could hear Everlong.
Just the intro, though.
And yeah, they barely got through it.
Just hold tight, or no, you guys go get safe. Everybody go get safe. If we can come back and play, we will. But listen, you know we love you. We know we'll be back for you motherfuckers, right? Go get safe. We'll see you in a minute, all right? Go get safe. We'll see you soon.
I saw footage then after the fact when people were leaving, and it was just a torrential downpour. People just being dumped rain on them.
That happened to me one time at a show. It was Motley Crue, and it was in Albuquerque, and the thunderstorms started rolling in. There was no rain, but just like crazy lightning and thunderstorms.
That was just God getting sick of hearing Vince Neil trying to hit the high notes.
They cut it was Kiss and Motley Crue, actually.
Oh, I was there for the one here.
Yeah, and they cut Motley Crue, and I just remember Tommy Lee just kept his microphone on because he was pissed that they made him stop playing, and he was just backstage just talking S to the entire crowd, talking crap about all the security guards. And he's just like, I'm back here with all these ladies, wish you could be here with me.
That audio went viral. I remember that you were there.
I was there.
That's awesome. Were you in the back with him and all the ladies?
I wish.
Yeah, right.
When I was at that Beach Life Festival, that happened. High winds cut ZZ Top set short.
Dude, I mean, especially with the tragedy that happened, was it that Stagecoach, I think? Because of the winds and the stage collapse and all that kind of stuff. I mean, you just can't mess around with Mother Nature.
You don't take chances.
And I mean, I think the Foo Fighters tried to push it as far as they could. I mean, it was dumping on them. Like, Dave's all wet from the rain. It was a great visual. You see lightning behind them as well, but then the lightning got a little too close, and that's when I think the promoters are just like, look, there's 75,000 people here. We should probably pull the plug and not risk anything happening.
Absolutely. Now, I know we have something epic planned on Sunday, and that is going to the Everett Aqua Sox game. But do you have other epic things planned for the weekend?
A bunch of wrestling stuff. Tonight, going to be ring announcing for Defy Wrestling at Washington Hall. It's going to be a blast.
Heck yeah.
So if you're in Seattle and you want to see some wrestling, I'm going to be there.
Well, Rockaholics, if you have an epic weekend planned, we would love to hear the details. So do call us now, 206-803-ROCK. We'll take your calls after Aerosmith.
The Daily Migs Show.
Rockaholics, we want to know what you have planned for the weekend. If it's epic, we want to hear all about it. And the phone number to call is 206-803-ROCK.
I'm excited.
I am too. We're going to talk to Ian from Ferndale. Is this Ian?
It is.
Hi, Ian. So you have a trip to Spokane planned.
Are you going to emo night?
Never ever been. What was that?
Are you going to emo night? Because Danny's doing an emo night in Spokane soon.
I am not going to emo night, no.
Okay, fine.
No, I've never ever been to Spokane, and a buddy of mine's having a bachelor party over there. A bunch of us are going to rent a VRBO with a big ranch house and an indoor pool and a hot tub and just have some good times.
I do have one suggestion. I have one suggestion for you, if you don't mind. Just stay away from the 7-Eleven in Spokane. It's terrifying, especially late at night.
Done.
Okay.
Done.
That's all I got to say.
So apparently we are going to be driving to Coeur d'Alene tonight, and there is a bar over there that you can bet on live turtle races.
Oh, my gosh. Sign me up.
I love this.
How many turtles are we talking about?
I have no idea. I just got told about it this morning, and I didn't believe it, so I had to look it up. It's someplace called Crafted Tap House over there, and we're going to go watch turtle races.
Is there a set amount that you have to bet, or can you just say, are you betting amongst friends, or do they have like there's a minimum amount that you have to put down to bet on the turtles?
I think it's like a legal place where you can bet on turtle races live because they had advertised it on their website.
Interesting. And I wonder, now I'm curious, how are they getting the turtles to, like, do they have food at the end of the line? Like, what are we doing here?
How do you entice a turtle?
Right.
Wow. Maybe they attach a collar to it and put a carrot in front of it and it just keeps on going.
Oh, my God.
Oh, did you find video of turtle races?
Oh, it's so cool. It's like this. It's like a big thing. The guy's in a circle announcing who's winning, and everyone's gathered around. It's like a fight, but turtle racing.
I did. Okay, you, Ian.
This is so cool.
You have to call us back on Monday and let us know how the turtle races go, because I've never heard of such a thing.
I will do that. I just thought it was going to be an awesome thing to do.
That is the most random bachelor party thing I've ever heard of, and I think that sounds fantastic.
I want to go.
Yes.
I want an invite.
Do you get to scout the turtles? Do you get to figure out, okay, which one are we going with? Do you think
you get a pamphlet with statistics about them?
Do you go with a skinnier looking turtle? I don't know.
You think they have A skinny
Skinnier.
turtle?
Not
Skinnier.
Are you body shaming turtles now, Steve?
Okay.
Well, you might want
my bad. I'd like to put out an apology. I was drunk.
You might want to go with the big one because then if there's food at the end of it, it's probably like the most hungry. Like, oh, yum, yum, yum.
And that could make for a late night, though, because turtles don't move very fast.
No, they don't.
206-803-ROCK. Tell us about your epic weekend. Joe Dredd, your band has a gig.
Oh, hi, guys. Actually, my band has 2 gigs. Tonight, we are actually playing a wedding reception, if you can imagine that.
I can. That sounds amazing.
I mean, these people that are getting married, they have come to see Almost Human, the West Coast premier KISS tribute, so many times that, and they're such big fans of ours that they asked us to play their wedding reception along with the band Nightwave.
Nice.
Oh, Nightwave's awesome. Yeah, shout out to Mike. Michael, he's a great dude. Are they doing like a KISS-themed wedding?
In a way, yes. I know a little bit about it, but I don't know everything. But I'll find out tonight. But then tomorrow morning, we're all heading out down to Clackamas County Fairgrounds to play Hair Fest, the mother of all tribute festivals.
Wow. Nice.
What other bands are on that fest? Or what other tribute bands?
I know Dr. Crew and Hysteria are on it. I think there's everything. There's Eagles. There's Fleetwood Mac. There's going to be Tom Petty. I do believe there's a Guns N' Roses and an AC/DC.
Awesome.
It's a 3-day event. It started yesterday.
Wow.
And Saturday is the last day. We are the first band on Saturday afternoon, and then we're going to hang out for a while and pack up and head back home. So we're doing a round trip in 1 day, which we've never done before. So it's going to be epic.
Joe, I have a couple questions for you about KISS. Do you feel that your band's getting more bookings because the actual KISS is just like we're done? So that like other places are like, oh, obviously not playing arenas, but places are like, oh, there's a need for KISS.
Well, you know what? Someone had told me that, yes, we will get more bookings. It hasn't started jumping off just yet. But if you are interested, go to KISSTributeAlmostHuman.com. That is our website. You can book us. Anybody can book us.
Rock on, Joe.
Right on, Joe. Have a great show.
We've also got Eric in Linwood has some epic weekend plans. Eric, tell us what you're up to.
Yeah, so I'm the service manager at Carter Volkswagen, and we're sponsoring the Cascade Combi Vintage Volkswagen Air-Cooled Car Show at the Shoreline Community College on Saturday from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
What year?
Expecting about maybe 300 to 400 Volkswagens there.
Oh, my gosh.
Ranging from like 1976 and older. And it's a car show and a swap meet, and Carter Volkswagen, we're going to be selling VW swag, and a whole bunch of other vendors are going to be there.
Eric, what is your favorite vintage Volkswagen?
Well, I personally have a 1964 Volkswagen bus.
Dude, I was just about to bring up the VW bus. Have you seen also the new ones that are going to be coming out?
No.
Actually, I have my name on reserved on one right now. Yes, I'm second in line at my dealership to get one. So,
when you get one, can we go cruising together and just look awesome in one of them?
For sure, yes. So,
have you seen these things?
I'll be throwing my bus down there this weekend, plus we're bringing our bus from work and the other old vintage vehicles down there ourselves. So it should be a good time.
What about the Volkswagen thing?
What is that? Oh, I remember those. Was that just like the 70s?
Yeah, I don't know. If one of those is on display, that'd be pretty cool to see.
Those things are rad.
You have not seen the Volkswagen bus?
No, but I want one.
Yeah, this is perfect for you.
Yeah. Oh, well, I got a kid now. I can take everybody to soccer practice.
I was just thinking more like tailgating.
Or like going to festivals.
And going to festivals, yeah.
Yeah, you're a hippie, so you'd sleep there.
Yes.
Rockaholics, we are looking for someone who can beat Steve. He's got 1 win on the day so far, and his record is 194 wins, 57 losses, and 31 ties in 2024. 206-803-ROCK. We will play Beat Migs at 7:50.
The Daly Migs Show.
Hey, it's Tiki Barber with a special message for Seattle businesses looking to diversify your income. Amazon Hub Delivery is making it easy to earn extra money. When you partner with Amazon Hub Delivery, you and your staff will deliver packages to customers in your area. With each package delivered, you'll gain extra income and exposure for your business. There's no upfront cost, no delivery experience, and no long-term contracts required. Sign up to learn more at amazon.com/hub delivery. That's amazon.com/HUB delivery.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Whether you love true crime or comedy, celebrity interviews or news, you call the shots on what's in your podcast queue. And guess what? Now you can call them on your auto insurance too with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive. It works just the way it sounds. You tell Progressive how much you want to pay for car insurance, and they'll show you coverage options that fit your budget. Get your quote today at Progressive.com to join the over 28 million drivers who trust Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
Here's why April chose to vaccinate her child.
I think actually meeting someone who was not vaccinated and now has a lifelong struggle with a childhood disease really cemented for me that it's super important that we as parents continue to vaccinate our children.
Talk to your pediatrician or visit yvaccines.com. Brought to you by Merck.
Hey, it's Tiki Barber with 2 words any business owner wants to hear: extra income. Amazon Hub Delivery is looking for Seattle businesses to assist with local deliveries. You get paid for each package delivered. Amazon Hub Delivery has no startup cost, no long-term contracts, and no delivery experience required. If you're a Seattle business ready to assist with local deliveries, sign up today at amazon.com/hub delivery. That's amazon.com/HUB delivery.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Whether you love true crime or comedy, celebrity interviews or news, you call the shots on what's in your podcast queue. And guess what? Now you can call them on your auto insurance too with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive. It works just the way it sounds. You tell Progressive how much you want to pay for car insurance, and they'll show you coverage options that fit your budget. Get your quote today at Progressive.com to join the over 28 million drivers who trust Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
You don't just live in your home. You live in your neighborhood as well. So when you're shopping for a home, you want to know as much about the area around it as possible. Luckily, Homes.com has got you covered. Each listing features a comprehensive neighborhood guide from local experts. Everything you'd ever want to know about a neighborhood, including the number of homes for sale, transportation, local amenities, cultural attractions, unique qualities, and even things like median lot size and a noise score. Homes.com. We've done your homework.
The Daily Migs Show presents the most popular radio game on this side of the speaker. Let's play Beat Migs. Beat Migs, don't be a loser. Whoa! Beat Migs, you're a loser.
Who's ready to beat Migs? I know Leah from... No, wait, I know I am. Because we made it. It's Friday.
Friday, motherfucking Friday. Everybody's ready for the weekend.
I almost forgot, you guys.
I think you should jump.
Yeah. Make up for it by jumping.
Nah.
What about twerk?
Well, I'll twerk from my seat. Okay.
Yes.
Wow, are you okay over there, sir?
I don't think you guys are okay.
I'm not.
The pathetic jumping from both of you.
They both look like they're wearing like one of those weight vests.
They do.
Right?
Usually Taryn's doing like high kicks and everything, and she was like barely getting off the ground.
You know,
cheerleader Taryn would be very disappointed in you.
It's about 3 hours of sleep I got last night, guys. Give me a break.
And emo night Danny would be very disappointed in your jumping, Danny.
I know. You know what? It's a good thing it's not emo night tonight. I may fall over and
you might have to call in like a backup.
She would fall asleep.
I probably would.
Let's get to Leah from Botha. Leah, are you there?
Hi, yes, I'm here.
I'm Sarah, your host, and it's time for you to get out of here, Steve.
All right.
For those playing at home, Leah has 60 seconds to answer 10 questions. You can pass all you want, but you only get 3 guesses per question. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Amor is the Spanish word for what?
Love?
Yes. Darius Rucker is the lead singer of what band?
Oh, no, pass.
With the number being more than 20, how many Emmy nominations did The Bear get?
22, 23, 24.
23, yes. The Tigers are an MLB team from what city?
San Francisco?
No.
Pass.
The air signs of the zodiac are Libra, Aquarius, and what?
Aries, Sagittarius, Libra, I don't know.
No. Eric Clapton wrote the song Layla for the wife of which Beatle?
George Harrison.
Correct. The dish poutine is French fries and cheese curds topped with what?
Cheese. Oh, you already said that, Pat.
Rain, glass, and poison dart are all types of what amphibian?
Frog.
Yes. The Legend of Zelda was originally released in what decade?
90s.
No.
2000s.
No.
80s.
80s, yes. Leah, you got 5 correct.
Yeah.
You know, I love that.
That is the energy.
That is the energy. I don't think it's going to be quite enough, though.
Come on.
You
believe in Leah.
Do you believe?
I mean, she believes in herself.
Yeah, but I'm asking if you believe in her.
Because Leah is so proud of herself. I am proud of Leah, and I'm gonna side with Leah.
That was the most
not convincing thing of my life.
Avoiding the answer I've ever heard.
Right?
Leah.
Are you gonna put money down on Leah?
Yeah, you want to make a bet?
Whatever's in my pockets.
So nothing.
Yeah.
Okay. Steve, are you ready? Yes! Amor is the Spanish word for what?
Love.
Yes. Darius Rucker is the lead singer of what band?
Hootie and the Blowfish.
You know it.
They're coming to town, right?
They are. With the number being more than 20, how many Emmy nominations did the Bear get?
Oh, crap. We talked about this the other day. 23.
Yes. The Tigers are an MLB team from what city?
Detroit.
You know it. The air signs of the zodiac are Libra, Aquarius, and what?
The what signs?
The air
Air.
signs.
Like they're in the air? Libra. I don't know. Gemini.
You do know. What? Eric Clapton wrote the song Layla for the wife of which Beatle?
That might be the luckiest guess I've ever had. George Harrison.
You know it. The dish poutine is French fries and cheese curds topped with what?
Gravy.
Yep. Rain,
or as in
glass,
college, we called them gravy
and
fries.
Poison dart are all types of what amphibian?
Frog.
Correct. The Legend of Zelda was originally released in what decade?
80s.
Yes. What is Bill Murray's occupation in Groundhog Day?
Does he work on a golf? No, that's a different movie. Crap. He's a weatherman.
Yes.
Oh,
and with that, right on the buzzer, Mr. Migs, you get a perfect 10, which is a win, 10 to 5.
That's the kind of weekend I like, Karen Daly.
All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up.
Yeah.
And they stay there.
Yeah. Wow. That was very impressive.
that was very impressive.
And yes, Hootie and the Blowfish are indeed coming tomorrow.
It's tomorrow?
It's tomorrow.
Are you going?
I am. You know why?
Collective
Soul is
My
going to be there.
boys, Collective Soul, are opening for them.
Are you are you planning on sticking around for Hootie?
Absolutely not.
You don't like a little...
I know one song.
That's all you need to know.
Yeah, but they're probably going to play it the last song they play because it's the only song I know. I feel like
Hold My
one of their
Hand.
only-
It's the Only Gonna Be With You.
And then there's Hold My Hand.
Yeah.
Sing that one.
Hold my hand. I'm gonna love you the
And then
best.
come to my window.
That's Melissa
That's
Etheridge.
Melissa Etheridge.
Oh, yeah,
I
never
know
mind.
Melissa.
But he
Okay.
has Let Her Cry.
I don't think I know any because I was curious what bangers they had, and the only one I knew was
Every time I
think-
look at you, I go blind.
I think my favorite part was when Sarah came in this morning and she was like, "Did you know that Darius Rucker is in Hootie and the Blowfish?" And I was like, "Sarah, the amount of times we've talked about this on the show and you have not picked this up yet is embarrassing."
it blew my mind. Never have heard of this. I know. I had to Google it. I was like, "Is this really Darius Rucker?" Wow.
You know, I bet he would love that somebody knows him just as being Darius Rucker as opposed to being Hootie. Because for the longest time when he was doing the country music stuff, even though his name is Darius Rucker, people were just saying, "Have you heard the new country song by Hootie?" Because they thought his name was Hootie.
That's funny. But yeah, it's gonna be awesome. Maybe you two should be going to this tomorrow.
I know, they are into it.
Right?
Yet another band that I gave 2 Fs about when they were actually relevant and popular. But now when I hear it, I'm like, oh man, what was young Steve thinking? This is fun.
It's like nostalgia, maybe.
But young Steve's probably like, this is like the most corny crap ever.
Yeah, young Steve hates it, but
Yeah.
now a little older,
Old
mature
Steve likes Hootie and Creed. Young Steve, not so much.
Steve Migs, when you're at the bar and they have like a digital touch tunes jukebox thing, are you going to play some Hootie?
Play some Hootie?
What's your go-to song?
What would be my go-to? Would probably be...
Steven is never ending.
I'm living in the 90s,
Propaganda of getting Chumbawamba on the radio.
Exactly.
Well, thanks to research,
2024, we're still listening to this song, Danny.
We now know the top jukebox songs that you will hear if you were at the bar. We're going to give you the rundown of those songs after Green Day.
That's Danny Boy, Steve. Get it right.
Danny Boy. And the whiskey drink.
He drinks a whiskey drink, he drinks a vodka drink, he drinks a lager drink, he drinks a cider drink, he sings the songs that remind him of the good times, he sings the songs that remind him of the best times. Daily Mix Show.
If you've been out to a bar recently, you've probably noticed that country music is just taking over the jukebox.
It's all over the place.
It really is. This is across the nation.
Danny plays only country music now at emo night. It's crazy.
God, no.
You're not busting out the new Morgan Wallen, Post Malone song?
Absolutely not.
Get some line dancing going.
No.
Well, touch tunes.
That would be funny, actually.
I would love that. Just trolling Danny with some...
Oh, trolling all the people at Numos.
Oh, boy. Touch tunes. That's that digital jukebox thing. You can just do it right from your phone. So handy. They released the top songs being played on their jukebox.
Why do you sound like a 90-year-old woman when you're explaining touch on? You do it on your digital phone. It's so
you just go
handy.
beep, boop, boop, beep, boop. So great. But they have the top 3 songs.
Okay.
And we will play them for you now. Here is number 1.
Here comes the 2 to the 3 to the 4. Tell them bring another.
I love this song.
Who is this?
Shabuzi. I listened to it on the way in today.
Wait, Shabuzi's not a hip-hop artist?
Nope, he's he does a lot of different things, but he's got a country album out right now.
Oh, I just heard. My bad. I just assumed someone called Shabuzi. That sounds like a rap name.
It's funny, too, because I was watching the video this morning, and I was like, man, Sarah would love this if it wasn't country.
So, but do you know...
is the video awesome?
But
it features men she would like.
He's beautiful.
But this song kind of calls back to that Jaquan song called Tipsy.
Oh.
Hey, getting at the bar kind of tipsy.
Yeah, you know the one.
I don't.
I actually don't know.
You don't know that song? You know that song, Sarah? Everybody in the club getting tipsy? All right.
Yeah.
For sure.
That's a banger.
Here is number 2 on the list.
I do love the name Shabuzi. I don't know why, but I think that is like the greatest name.
Also, he has a duet with Noah Cyrus, and it is so good. I'm just saying, I'm here for it.
I'll have to check out some Shabuzi later.
For sure. Here is another one of the top country songs being played on jukeboxes.
Why are you playing this at a bar?
This sounds so boring.
Like the other song at least was upbeat. I'm like, you know what? I can have a couple drinks to that one. This one makes me want to go home.
Yeah. And cry.
You don't like those pipes?
I'm not saying it's a bad voice. I just don't want to hear this at a bar.
Also, is this country?
It's called Lost Control by Teddy Swims.
I have no idea. I've heard the name Teddy Swims, but this is the first time I'm hearing his song.
And we've got one more for you.
Okay. He does have a good voice.
Song number 3 of country music taking over the jukeboxes.
There it is.
Oh, there's the Morgan Wallen. This is going to be played at emo night.
No, it's not. Not while I have a breath in my body, it's not.
So, Migs, let's say hypothetically you have some money in the jukebox.
Okay.
What are you going to play?
I'm a man who likes to get the most out of my money, so I always pick longer songs.
Like Freebird?
No, I would do like Alice in Chains Rooster or anything that's over 5 minutes, but this typically is my go-to if I'm in control of the jukebox. It just gets me riled up. And I always love seeing the reaction of people in like a bar when they hear this old school Metallica, and you get to see like who are the rockers in the crowd. They start bobbing their head a little bit. Just such a great song. So yeah, this is the one I would go with.
That's a great choice.
Yeah.
What about our girl Sarah over there? What would you pick on the jukebox?
This is not going to be shocking.
I'm talking wop, wop.
Oh, another Metallica song.
Yeah.
My favorite.
Actually, it's Pearl Jam. Get it right.
I gotta say, the radio edit of that version is so bad.
It's so sad.
It is nothing like the actual version.
Like they should have been a little bit more creative and like add different words in there other than just like putting like an echo delay on like just certain words and then just dipping out on everything else.
Yeah, and luckily when I play it at the bar or whatever, it's not edited. So you get the real vibe.
Oh, can I play you mine?
Yeah, I'm actually curious of what yours is.
This is mine.
The Clash?
Rock the Casbah, rockin' the Casbah.
I love this song.
It's so good.
Danny, are you a Clash guy?
Yeah, I mean, ish. I can listen to them, but I don't think I've ever heard this song, so.
It's like one of their biggest hits.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, yeah, Should I Stay or Should I Go?
Yeah.
And then this one.
Danny?
I wonder if like the 20-somethings know that song though. Like I do, but I don't know how.
Did you just call yourself a 20-something?
No. Like I know.
I know, right? More like 40.
I would say like 20 years ago, sure.
I'm almost in my 20s. Okay.
Danny,
Yeah, me too.
bring it home for us. What would your jukebox song be?
No.
Is it My Chemical Romance?
Of course it's My Chemical Romance, and you have to start it from the beginning because every emo kid loses their mind when this comes on in the bar.
And then everyone in the bar is just going to start singing along.
Oh, yeah. And it's one of those, like, it starts out slow, but then as you get into it, everyone's just rocking out. And I am a Touch Tunes whore. I will take over any bar that has Touch Tunes, and I will pay for the fast credits so that way I can make sure that all of my music gets played before everyone else's.
Dude, I'm looking at their like annual, they do like their year in review. And it's mostly country artists, like the most played artists, but it does break it down to like even rock music, like the top 10 played bands. Who do you think is the top played band?
Ooh.
It's a rock band.
Journey.
I think, you know what, that's a very good pick, and I think they actually are on like the top songs of rock songs. I think they're like one of the top rock songs for sure.
Tell me it's Rush.
Not Rush.
I know it's not. AC/DC?
AC/DC it is. Boom. And yeah, perfect band to listen to when you're in a bar.
Yep.
As far as like they call it catalog songs, basically older people songs. Fat Bottom Girls by Queen is number one. Then Journey. Then Simple Man by Leonard Skinner. Brown Eyed Girl from Van Morrison, and The Joker from Steve Miller.
Oh, those are all great songs.
Yeah.
Bunch of toe tappers. The Mariners are back from their all-star break tonight, and they have a big series against the Astros. Emphasis on the first part of the word. Most fans are pretty fired up about this series, but some have already become quite pessimistic. So we are going to go straight to the comments at 8:20.
The Daily Migs Show.
Question for you. What business couldn't use extra income? Hey, it's Tiki Barber. Right now, Amazon Hub Delivery is looking to partner with ambitious Seattle businesses to become Amazon Hub partners. You and your staff will deliver packages to customers in your area when it's convenient for you. And with each package delivered, your business gets paid. Sign up at Amazon.com/Hub Delivery. That's Amazon.com/HUB Delivery.
Selling a little or a lot? Shopify helps you do your thing, however you cha-ching. Shopify is the global commerce platform that helps you sell at every stage of your business. From the launch your online shop stage, to the first real-life store stage, all the way to the did we just hit 1 million orders stage. Shopify is here to help you grow. Whether you're selling scented soap or offering outdoor outfits, Shopify helps you sell everywhere. From their all-in-one e-commerce platform to their in-person POS system, wherever and whatever you're selling, Shopify's got you covered. Shopify helps you turn browsers into buyers with the internet's best converting checkout. 15% better on average compared to other leading commerce platforms. And sell more with less effort thanks to Shopify Magic, your AI-powered all-star. Shopify powers 10% of all e-commerce in the U.S. And Shopify is the global force behind Allbirds, Rothy's, and Brooklinen, and millions of other entrepreneurs of every size across 175 countries. Plus, Shopify's award-winning 24/7 help is there to support your success every step of the way. Because businesses that grow, grow with Shopify. Sign up for a $1 per month trial period at Shopify.com/Odyssey Podcast, all lowercase. Go to Shopify.com/Odyssey Podcast now to grow your business, no matter what stage you're in. Shopify.com/Odyssey Podcast.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Whether you love true crime or comedy, celebrity interviews or news, you call the shots on what's in your podcast queue. And guess what? Now you can call them on your auto insurance too with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive. It works just the way it sounds. You tell Progressive how much you want to pay for car insurance, and they'll show you coverage options that fit your budget. Get your quote today at Progressive.com to join the over 28 million drivers who trust Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
Everyone knows social media is a time suck, and what you're about to hear proves it. If it's online, someone, somewhere, has an opinion and is whining about it. So let's get straight to the comments.
The Mariners have been promoting this weekend series against the Astros, who are now one game behind our Mariners in the AL West.
Yeah.
And a lot of fans are frustrated about this because at one point...
Yeah, we were 10 games ahead of them.
So, of course, due to this, we have to go straight to the comments.
We found a couple of these posts about the Mariners posting like, hey, come this weekend, see the Mariners take on the Astros. We sent those posts to our production director, Jason, a.k.a. Veggie Dog, a.k.a. VD, and said, pick out some of your favorite ones. Typically, they're the miserable ones, the pessimistic ones, and reenact the comments in whatever voice that you want. So are you ready for the first comment about the Mariners' big weekend series against the Houston Astros?
Born ready, Steve.
All right, here we go.
We have to win this series. This is probably the most important series of the season.
Oh, and here the whining begins. Jesus.
Okay, Jason, clearly not in the mood for this kind of pessimism.
Well, he's a Cubs fan, so.
I mean, it's an important series, but we're at the midway point. I don't think anything is a must-win series just yet.
We had a 10-point game lead at one point. Me. You're right. You.
I'm all in for Salty Jason
Spicy.
today. On a Friday, too.
We'll be out of first after this weekend, as I'm sure the Astros will make us their bitch. They always do.
I think the Mariners this year have played pretty well against the Astros, but hopefully that continues.
Hopefully this is our year.
It is our year.
Jolly good. A stroke of genius to let the Astros crawl back from 10 behind to just one game back, just in time for this series. Brilliant!
Went from sports to sports entertainment. It's way more dramatic if there's only a 1-game lead as opposed to a 10-game lead. This person, they're on to something, guys.
I'm done with this team. Just done. It's the same thing every single year. Management does nothing so ridiculous. Boo-hoo!
That could go for Mariners fans, Seahawks fans, Kraken maybe even fans. It's been a rough go for Seattle sports. At least the Sounders are winning.
Yeah, you might want to bring some handkerchiefs as well to cry in, because the Mariners' implosion is in full swing. If they're lucky, they'll finish this weekend in a tie with Houston. And then there's still 82 games to go. Shut up!
Oh, my gosh. Good work, Jason.
Mad Jason is my favorite Jason.
Really is.
Yeah.
So a legendary TV star has passed away, and one popular TV show had quite possibly the worst timing for their season finale. We're going to tell you what's trending after Scorpions.
The Daly Migs Show.
If you're anything like me, you wake up and you grab your phone and you start poking around and you think to yourself, my God, this is a lot. Pop culture, sifting through the world of pop culture is a bit of a marathon. So that is why we are here to take you on a sprint that we call What's Trending.
Trending on the Daily Migs Show. What's trending? Let's go. Let's go.
The legendary Bob Newhart died yesterday. He was 94 years old.
I have a feeling Danny and Sarah have no idea who Bob Newhart is.
Oh, my gosh.
I didn't until I saw the screenshot of who he was, because he was...
You know for one reason, I bet.
Yep. Elf.
Elf. He's the dad.
He's the dad in Elf, and that's the only
great
reason.
in that.
Yep.
He also had the Bob Newhart show and Newhart, and he was having he is credited as having one of the greatest finales in television history.
Because he merged the two, because there's two completely different sitcoms that involve two different storylines. I remember watching Newhart as a kid because I thought it was funny because he had his Daryl and his other brother Daryl and his other. It doesn't sound funny, but it was funny at the time.
You're really selling it to the
I'm
kids.
not doing a good job selling it to Sarah or Danny, but then he incorporated both of them into the finale.
And he
they're
passed.
both wives.
And he passed at 94, and to me, that's like you won at life. You know, if you make it to 94, he completed the journey.
I'm not saying this to be like distasteful. I honestly thought we've already had a conversation about him passing, but maybe it was just like he wasn't doing well. But like when I saw that first, I thought you sent me a link to it. I was like, oh, this is an old link, and then like, oh no, this happened just now.
Yeah, maybe we all live to see 94.
He also had a great bit. Like I remember one time being a kid, and he had a whole piece about like trying to explain the game of baseball when it was first invented, and it was pretty funny because like when you really take it out of context, the description of the game baseball is so absurd. And speaking of absurd, so okay, for just one moment, I'm asking everyone to put down whatever thing that makes them angry about the world of politics. Okay, I know it doesn't matter. Whatever you say, whenever you bring up anything about politics, somebody's picking up their phone. They want to send a mean message to us, right?
Hey, man.
We have to acknowledge how absurd and how crazy yesterday's RNC was when Hulkamania ran wild. That was the most bonkers thing I think I've ever seen. And I saw the clips and I'm like, this isn't real. This has got to be a parody. And no, Hulk Hogan showed up. We won't play the whole clip, of course, but dude, he gets on the microphone in full Hulk Hogan garb with the mustache and the bandanas and then just boom, goes into his usual thing. Ah, damn it. There we go.
Well, let me tell you something, brother.
And then continues to say brother at least 30 times. And then he rips his shirt like he's doing a wrestling promo. The whole thing was just like, what are we doing?
It was very on brand for Hulk Hogan.
It was the most Hulk Hogan thing I think I've ever seen.
But you didn't have it on your bingo card for 2024.
I just wasn't expecting that. And I could not stop laughing. And all the memes have just been priceless.
The season finale of the Amazon series The Boys dropped yesterday. Sarah, you watched the show?
I do.
Did you see the warning?
Yes.
So they put a warning out. They said viewers are cautioned that the episode contains, quote, scenes of fictional political violence. And the warning also makes it clear that similarities to what just happened with Donald Trump last Saturday are just complete coincidences.
It was wild. The whole show is wild, but that episode, especially with Just It Happened, there was a few times that I just look at my husband and I'm like, ooh.
I'm kind of surprised because I know like these kind of things have happened in the past where it's not intentional, like art's not trying to imitate life, but they, obviously they filmed this thing forever ago. It's not like they just like, quick, let's make an episode about this. But I remember like episodes of, I can't remember what TV show it was, but they pulled the episode.
There was one with Friends about 9/11. I think when 9/11 happened. Yeah, they didn't air it.
And I think there was one like one of those like dramas about like firefighters or people that work in a hospital, and something happened that was similar, like a school shooting, and they're like, this is just way too close to what's going on in the real world. Let's just take that episode off for the time being.
I was kind of surprised they didn't, but this is the season finale, and this is kind of what the show is all about.
Yeah.
So, and I feel like people would be very upset if it didn't air.
How was the episode?
Oh, it was so good. But this is the one show that sometimes I literally I have to use my hands to cover my eyes because it's so gruesome at some points. And I'm like, oh my God, George, just tell me when it's done. Tell me when it's done.
How many seasons are there?
I think this is the third or fourth. Yeah. And then there's one more.
I remember making the mistake. I try to watch this show with my wife, and I heard it was a little edgy. And I put on like, babe, I've been hearing about this show. Everybody's talking about this a few years ago. And she's like, fine, we'll give it a whirl. And episode 1 just starts with like someone just getting hit by a car or something along those lines. And she's like, yeah, I'm not. And it was very gruesome.
And they show everything. And it's also very inappropriate. So I don't think your wife would love that either.
We lasted maybe 10 minutes. And then it was just like, she's just like, I'm not feeling this show. I was like, I didn't think so. But thanks for playing along.
Yeah, for 10 minutes. Thanks, babe.
She's a good sport. We're looking for a good sport right now. Steve Migs is coming off of a perfect 10 at the latest Beat Migs. So what's going to happen next is up to you, Rockaholics. He has got a record of 195 wins, 57 losses, and 31 ties in 2024. 206-803-ROCK. We'll play Beat Migs one more time this Friday at 8:50.
The Daily Migs Show.
Hey, it's Tiki Barber with a special message for Seattle businesses looking to diversify your income. Amazon Hub Delivery is making it easy to earn extra money. When you partner with Amazon Hub Delivery, you and your staff will deliver packages to customers in your area. With each package delivered, you'll gain extra income and exposure for your business. There's no upfront cost, no delivery experience, and no long-term contracts required. Sign up to learn more at amazon.com/hub delivery. That's amazon.com/HUB delivery.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Whether you love true crime or comedy, celebrity interviews or news, you call the shots on what's in your podcast queue. And guess what? Now you can call them on your auto insurance too with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive. It works just the way it sounds. You tell Progressive how much you want to pay for car insurance, and they'll show you coverage options that fit your budget. Get your quote today at Progressive.com to join the over 28 million drivers who trust Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
Hi, and welcome to IKEA. How can I help?
Oh, my schedule is crazy. I just want some me time.
Maybe it's time to embrace the joy of staying in. With comfortable beds, pillow and decor, mood lighting, and so much more, you can turn your bedroom into the place to be.
Oh, sounds like a dream.
We've got you. Visit us in-store or at IKEA-USA.com/sleep to create your dream bedroom today.
Hey, it's Tiki Barber with 2 words any business owner wants to hear: extra income. Amazon Hub Delivery is looking for Seattle businesses to assist with local deliveries. You get paid for each package delivered. Amazon Hub Delivery has no startup cost, no long-term contracts, and no delivery experience required. If you're a Seattle business ready to assist with local deliveries, sign up today at Amazon.com/Hub Delivery. That's Amazon.com/HUB Delivery.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Whether you love true crime or comedy, celebrity interviews or news, you call the shots on what's in your podcast queue. And guess what? Now you can call them on your auto insurance too with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive. It works just the way it sounds. You tell Progressive how much you want to pay for car insurance, and they'll show you coverage options that fit your budget. Get your quote today at Progressive.com to join the over 28 million drivers who trust Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
Hi, and welcome to IKEA. How can I help?
Oh, my schedule is crazy. I just want some me time.
Maybe it's time to embrace the joy of staying in. With comfortable beds, pillow and decor, mood lighting, and so much more, you can turn your bedroom into the place to be.
Oh, sounds like a dream.
We've got you. Visit us in-store or at IKEA-USA.com/sleep to create your dream bedroom today.
Coastal Farm and Ranch, we're just what the country needs.
On July 24th through the 28th, it's buy 2, get 1 free on Country Companion Feed. Buy 3, get 1 free on Sunglow Show Feed. And buy 3, get 1 free on large bags of Purina Feed.
Coastal Farm and Ranch, we're just what the country needs.
Get more feed for less this week at your local Coastal.
The Daly Migs Show presents the most popular radio game on this side of the speaker. Let's play Beat Migs. Beat Migs, don't be a loser. Whoa! Beat Migs, you're a loser.
Who's ready to beat Migs? I know I sure am, because we made it. It's Friday.
Friday, motherfucking Friday. Everybody's ready for the weekend.
A little more pep in the step there, Sarah. Look at them.
A little bit more.
It only took 3 hours.
Karen's really trying. Oh, she's high kicking. Please don't hurt yourself. You did not stretch.
Yeah, I did not.
I was impressed, actually.
Yeah.
I'm not that flexible.
Oh,
a little bit.
Wow.
While you were doing that, all I thought was, man, I'd be out for the weekend if I even try to kick my leg
A little
up that
pulled
high.
groin.
Yeah.
You could see those high kicks on Sunday at the Everett Aqua Sox game, can't ya?
Maybe I'll do that instead of throwing the first pitch. I'll just go out onto the mound and just do high kicks instead.
Or after you get the pitch done and you're going to do great, then you do a cheerleading routine afterwards to celebrate.
Oh my God, should we choreograph one? I'll be on the sideline doing it with you.
I can teach you the Spartan Fight song from Stanford High School.
Let's do it. Danny, too?
Yeah.
I'm not going to the game anymore, guys.
I'm instantly regretting that idea.
Oh, I would love that so much. Let's get to Chuck from Puyallup. Chuck, are you there?
I'm here.
I'm
What's up,
Sarah, your
Chuck?
host, and it's time for you to get out of here, Steve. For those playing at home, Chuck has 60 seconds to answer 10 questions. You can pass all you want, but you only get 3 guesses per question. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Eugene, Bend, and Beaverton are all cities in what U.S. state?
Oregon.
Correct. DreamWorks Animation recently confirmed that they're making a 5th movie of what franchise?
Dream Story.
No.
Or, Toy Story. Toy Story.
No.
Pass.
How many lines does a haiku have?
7.
No.
5.
No.
3.
Yes. What NFL team's cheerleaders are officially nicknamed America's Sweethearts?
Dallas Cowgirls.
Correct. Which band was originally called the New Yardbirds?
New Yardbirds. The Giants.
No.
The 49ers.
What band?
Browns.
Band.
Yardbirds.
No. What gum company used the slogan, just brushed clean feeling?
Wintergreen.
No. Look, you started off kind of strong, and then it just went a little wild at the end there. But you ended up getting 3 correct.
Jeez.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy
Yep.
is right. So, Taryn, how do you feel about Chuck?
Well, I feel like Chuck got a little confused in there.
Yeah, I'm sorry if that was my fault.
Well, sometimes then you get in your own head, it's really tough.
It's
a hard game.
With the timer, it's stressful.
It is.
Steve, are you ready?
Before I go, I want to give a quick birthday shout out to a dude that I see at the gym all the time. My buddy DJ, who's at the gym, he even texted in and said, "Hey, today's Jason's 50th birthday. Can you give him a shout out?" So happy birthday, Jason, the big 5-0.
Nice.
Yeah, good dudes. Both of those guys are awesome guys and love listening to the show as well.
Happy birthday.
Hell
Hopefully
yeah.
you get a win for them.
I hope I don't disappoint him.
Are you ready now?
Oh, yeah!
Eugene, Bend, and Beaverton are all cities in what U.S. state?
Oregon.
You know it. DreamWorks Animation recently confirmed they're making the 5th movie of what franchise?
Oh, crap. Is it Finding Nemo?
No.
Toy Story?
No.
Shrek.
Yes. How many lines does a haiku have?
Today is my day. 5.
No.
No, it's not now. 7.
No.
9.
No. What NFL team's cheerleaders are officially nicknamed America's Sweethearts?
Oh, we've been watching that show on Netflix. Dallas Cowboys.
Yes. Which band was originally called the New Yardbirds?
Which band?
Mm-hmm.
The Wallflowers?
No.
The Strokes?
No.
The Jonas Brothers.
No. What gum company used the slogan?
Was it Led Zeppelin?
It was.
Damn it.
Just brushed clean feeling.
Colgate.
No.
Oh.
What?
What brush company?
What gum company?
Oh.
What is happening?
Bubble gum?
Oh, my.
Yes.
No.
I can't think of a single gum company.
Steve.
Winter Green?
No.
Doublemint.
No. Good job, though, finally figuring out some gum companies. You got 3 correct, which is a tie.
Wow.
Chuck, I'm sorry I didn't believe in you because you tied him.
Chuck left. You didn't even think he was going to
Chuck
win.
didn't think it was a possibility. He ducked out.
I'm going to go find Chuck and leave with him.
Yeah, I didn't think it was
Meet
a
you at the bar,
possibility either. Yeah, because you guys both need a drink because that was something. Shrek is making a 5th movie. I think it's a little too much. Haiku has 3 lines.
Oh, damn it.
Chuck knew that one.
Yep.
Oh, well, way to rub it in.
You eventually got the New Yardbirds was the original name of Led Zeppelin.
That would have been a terrible name.
Terrible. I was just thinking Led Zeppelin sounds way better.
Yeah.
What gum company used the slogan, just brushed clean feeling?
Is it Trident?
No.
Orbit?
Yes. I think Orbit is the best gum company, so.
I have gum in my car. I have no idea what brand it is.
Really?
Yeah, I just pick it up because it's strawberry flavor, and I like strawberry.
Oh, you're the
gum.
weirdo.
Yeah.
You're the weirdo that likes fruit flavored.
Just strawberry. That, and also there's one brand has a pink lemonade flavor. That's my jam.
George loves the grape. I'm surprised.
Oh, yeah, grape rocks.
Okay, so gum should be mint flavored, in my opinion.
I agree.
I like my gum to taste good.
Sarah.
Mint tastes amazing.
How do you feel about sweet mint?
I love sweet mint.
Sweet mint is to me like the creme de la creme
of the mint gums. I
yeah.
completely
Is it
agree.
sweet?
Yes.
It sure is.
You've never had? Oh, I'm
No.
going to give you some. I'm going to be your sweet mint gum drug dealer, Steve. Okay.
I can't wait.
Woo! Well, congrats on tying.
Yesterday, Sarah said something to me on social media.
And it said this.
You string it. You don't bite it. It's not a bite cheese.
So, Rockaholics, we need your take on this. I am positive we need it. And this all does involve cheese. 206-803-ROCK. Please give us a call so we can talk about it after Nirvana.
The Daily Migs Show.
Two things I know for sure about Sarah. She is opinionated.
Yes.
And she is passionate.
Yes.
And both of those things came out yesterday.
3 things. And she loves gnomes.
She does love gnomes.
Yes.
Yesterday, Sarah got real fired up at me because of the way I was enjoying my snack.
Okay.
And my snack was a string cheese. So we want to hear from the Rockaholics. I want to hear how they feel about this. 206-803-ROCK. We do have the audio of Sarah getting upset with me.
Taryn and I were just having a lovely conversation. And then she went to grab a snack. And she's eating a string cheese like that.
That's the best way.
Like that. It's a string cheese. You string it. You don't bite it. It's not a bite cheese.
So you're at that moment, you're biting into it. You're not peeling it.
No.
Interesting.
You're going to hate this too, Sarah. I've already trained my 4-year-old to eat it this way too.
Why? You're ruining the whole fun of a string cheese. Please just try to string it. Have you tried to?
And then you gotta
Yeah, that was.
And at that moment, on the video, you're dangling the string cheese in front of your mouth, and it was an interesting visual. Let's just say people should go and check out our social media pages.
Yeah, that was so much more fun and so much more sexy.
I disagree.
Sexy.
By the way, our handle is at Daily Migs, no I in Daily,
Yes.
Daly. You can go watch the video. So we want to hear from the Rockaholics, and we've got Michael from Edmonds on the phone at 206-803-ROCK. Michael, does it upset you if someone does not string their string cheese, if they just chomp the cheese?
Not at all. I eat it the same way.
Thank you.
You know what the funny part is? So you put this up on social media, and I thought for sure that, oh man, Taryn's going to get crucified for this. But it sounds like Michael and like you, a lot of people just chomp on this. I've never thought to eat it that way.
You've never eaten it that way?
No.
Huh.
For me, it's the experience. You got to peel it. Otherwise, I'll just buy some other cheese.
I'm also kind of a germaphobe, so I don't want to touch it and get germs on it. So it's easier to peel and just bite.
That's a solid point. You don't have to dig your nail into the cheese and try and get it going.
Yeah, I don't know. To me, it's just a little bit more efficient to eat it that way.
I thought for sure most people were like Sarah and I, and that you ate string cheese like string cheese.
I mean, I just guess I eat it more like a cheese stick. 206-803-ROCK. Greetings.
Hey, it's Justin in Ferndale. How you guys doing?
Justin in Ferndale. What are your thoughts on string cheese etiquette?
So, as a kid, I would pull it apart, but as an adult, no, I eat it like a stick.
I guess I've never grown up.
You string it. You don't bite it. It's not a bite cheese.
Danny, how do you eat your cheese?
I go back and forth between the two, but I don't have a problem with the stick eating as well as the string. Like, string is it doesn't fill me up as much. I'm like, I'd rather just take a big bite out of it sometimes.
This is really going to make Sarah upset.
Okay.
When I was younger, I would actually take a knife and cut it into little rounds.
chunkies.
Into little rounds, and I would eat it that way. I swear.
I almost feel like you could bread it and make it into a mozzarella stick, but like a string cheese stick.
Let's do that.
No one's ever done that before, have they?
Well, I mean, there's mozzarella sticks.
But is that mozzarella cheese?
What?
String cheese. Is string cheese mozzarella?
Yes, Steve.
Okay, just checking.
Wait, what is happening?
Are mozzarella sticks mozzarella?
No, I know mozzarella sticks are mozzarella. I didn't know if string cheese was mozzarella. It's been a while since I've had a string cheese.
I think you can probably find other string cheese varieties.
Now I have to go on Google.
But I think
you guys are quickly judging me and mozzarella shaming me.
The king of string cheese is the mozzarella cheese.
Yes, it's the main one.
Yeah. All right, just making sure.
But
You guys don't need to get so aggressive,
There is the twist ones where it's mozzarella cheese
Yes.
and the cheddar cheese. Ooh, those are so good. And you know what? They're really fun to string because they come in a little corkscrew.
I'm looking at some of the text messages at 206-803-ROCK. I used to get along with my wife's ex-husband. Then I saw him take a bite of his string cheese. He's clearly a monster.
Thank you. It's so weird.
I'm on Team Monster then.
Yeah, you look like a savage just biting it.
And you're teaching your child to be that way. He's
efficient.
He's missing out on all the fun of peeling cheese.
You can eat it with one hand and do something else with the other hand. It's great.
I eat it with one hand too.
You string it in your mouth?
Hell yeah.
If I remember correctly, doesn't your dad also bite into the cheese that way?
Yes.
Oh, he
Right.
does?
I think he's just like Taryn.
Yeah, because Vicky used to get really mad at him.
Yeah.
Oh, he's also a savage.
Yeah.
Also, can we just really quickly say that Sarah doesn't string it with her fingers, she strings it with her teeth? So
Yeah,
she
I do.
peels it.
I like how. Why
With
do
her
you have to
teeth?
get?
You don't need to show us this, Taryn. No one else can see it other than us, and we're unfortunately the ones that have to see it.
And I hope I look a little better than that.
You don't.
Oh.
So it's a Taryn, you suck with the string
Oh,
cheese.
no.
You're 1,000,000% wrong.
This is very divisive topic. Rockaholics, we know somewhere out there is a massive music fan. If it's you, you might be able to name a song after only hearing 1 second of the chorus. If you can prove that to us, you'll win tickets to see Theory of a Dead Man at the Washington State Fair on September 9th. 206-803-ROCK. We'll play Hook or Shook at 9:20.
The Daily Migs Show.
Question for you. What business couldn't use extra income? Hey, it's Tiki Barber. Right now, Amazon Hub Delivery is looking to partner with ambitious Seattle businesses to become Amazon Hub partners. You and your staff will deliver packages to customers in your area when it's convenient for you. And with each package delivered, your business gets paid. Sign up at Amazon.com/Hub Delivery. That's Amazon.com/HUB Delivery.
Selling a little or a lot? Shopify helps you do your thing, however you cha-ching. Shopify is the global commerce platform that helps you sell at every stage of your business. From the launch your online shop stage, to the first real-life store stage, all the way to the did we just hit 1 million orders stage. Shopify's here to help you grow. Whether you're selling scented soap or offering outdoor outfits, Shopify helps you sell everywhere. From their all-in-one e-commerce platform to their in-person POS system, wherever and whatever you're selling, Shopify's got you covered. Shopify helps you turn browsers into buyers with the internet's best converting checkout. 15% better on average compared to other leading commerce platforms. And sell more with less effort thanks to Shopify Magic, your AI-powered all-star. Shopify powers 10% of all e-commerce in the U.S. And Shopify is the global force behind Allbirds, Rothy's, and Brooklinen, and millions of other entrepreneurs of every size across 175 countries. Plus, Shopify's award-winning 24/7 help is there to support your success every step of the way. Because businesses that grow, grow with Shopify. Sign up for a $1 per month trial period at Shopify.com/Odyssey Podcast, all lowercase. Go to Shopify.com/Odyssey Podcast now to grow your business, no matter what stage you're in. Shopify.com/Odyssey Podcast.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Whether you love true crime or comedy, celebrity interviews or news, you call the shots on what's in your podcast queue. And guess what? Now you can call them on your auto insurance too with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive. It works just the way it sounds. You tell Progressive how much you want to pay for car insurance, and they'll show you coverage options that fit your budget. Get your quote today at Progressive.com to join the over 28 million drivers who trust Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
The Daily Migs Show presents the Extreme Music Showdown. Let's play Hook or Shook. Please sign this waiver before we continue. Thank you. We'll drop a 1-second snippet of the hook of a song. If you can't name the song, watch out. You're gonna get shook.
It is time to play Hook or Shook on the Daily Migs Show. Our friend Danny over there, he's going to play 1 second of a hook from a song that he picked, and your job is to guess what that song is. This week, we are playing for tickets to see Theory of a Dead Man at the Washington State Fair on September 9th. This morning, we have Dominique from Bothell as our contestant. Good morning, Dominique.
Good morning.
So you have to get both of these songs right to win the prize. The first one, you will be on your own. And the second one, this is where you can get shook because a member of our show at random has to get it right for you. If not, you will lose, and caller 9 will get those tickets. So let's see who it is you're playing with. Me, Migs, or Sarah?
All right, the wheels are spinning. Just past my name. Right now it's hovering over Taryn's name, and I believe it's going to be Taryn and Dominique.
We're going to dominate.
That's what's up.
That is what's up.
Okay.
And I'm sorry I'm only on 3 hours of sleep, Dominique, but I'm going to do my best for you, okay?
That's okay. We got this.
All right, here is your first clip.
All right. It's Shine by Collective Soul.
Oh, my God.
Dominique, that's what's up. I'm noticing a theme already because they're playing tomorrow. Yeah.
Sarah is fired up.
Dominique knows a good band when she hears one.
I like that you are fully grinding to the song, by the way.
I know, she's like on a stripper pole right now.
What was that?
That was a stripper
bad.
dance.
I feel bad for everyone at White River tomorrow.
Like, who is this girl dancing like she's at like a Genuine concert?
Next to her dad.
Gyrating.
Yeah.
Stop! I will not be doing those moves tomorrow with my father.
Oh, you say that. The moment the song started playing, you went right into that like a Pavlov's dog reaction.
It's like I practiced or something before.
All right, Danny. I'm ready for it. Oh, just one more time. I Only Want to Be With You by Hootie and the Blowfish. I only want to be with you.
You know, I really didn't understand how much Hootie sounds like Eddie Vedder,
dude.
Until I was listening to the song, and I was like, "Wow!"
Recently, Scott Stapp was doing an interview where he was talking about how like Scott Stapp from Creed was being compared to Eddie Vedder at the time, but so was Darius Rucker, which you don't really think about nowadays. But he did have that kind of baritone. They were all sounding like Jim Morrison from The Doors in a sense.
It's definitely a style.
Yeah.
And Dominique is going to be in style at the Washington State Fair seeing Theory of a Dead Man on September 9th. Congrats, Dominique.
Thanks, guys.
You rock.
If we've talked about something this morning that you would like to discuss, Rockaholics, please do give us a call. 206-803-ROCK. We will check in with the Rockaholics after Metallica.
The Daily Migs Show.
The text messages and phone calls are rolling in this morning, Rockaholics, and we are checking in with the Rockaholics right now. So please do call if there's something on your mind that you'd like to chat about or something we've hit on this morning that you'd like to expand upon. 206-803-ROCK. Scott in Tacoma, what is on your mind, my friend?
Hey, guys. Morning.
What's up?
So I'm going to be doing a charity event car show coming up on August 4th, 2 weeks from this Sunday, at a place called Griot's Garage on 38th Street in Tacoma. All proceeds go to the American Heart Association.
That's awesome.
I got to get the word out. Karen, I believe you actually follow my Facebook page.
I do. I know exactly what you're talking about. Now, can you tell us about the hours of it?
We're going to be running from 8 o'clock to 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. Awards around 2.
So do you have a car that's going to be on display?
I do. I have a little tuner. It's a 2002 Dodge Neon that's got barbed wire striping down it, carbon fiber wrapped hood, full underglow, inside and out, and currently standing with 15 awards under her belt from different shows.
What is your most proud award?
I actually got one last 4th of July, a couple weeks ago, down in Auburn at the Auburn 4th of July Festival. It was most patriotic.
Oh, fun.
I had it all decked out in red, white, and blue and all that. But with the show coming up, we actually do a food drive for one of our Tacoma food banks, as well as raising money for the Heart Association. And we're actually gathering worn-out American flags to get taken up to JBLM to have them disposed of the proper way. So if you guys are out there and you're in the area, come up, bring in your old flags, come and check out the show. It's a $15 registration if you're bringing a car into show. If you're walking through, it's absolutely free. We got snacks for people that come through that are free as well. We always take donations for the Heart Association. We got kids games, again, that are free for the kids to play. They can win anything from little stuff to RC cars and Razor scooters. We try to make this very family-friendly and affordable.
Well, right on, man.
Scott.
Have a great
Thank you.
weekend.
That sounds fantastic. Now, I'm very excited to talk to Austin and Olympia because yesterday we were discussing a movie from the 90s called Shakes the Clown.
A cinematic classic.
And we're going to talk to Austin because he was inspired to watch it yesterday. And so we're going to get a movie review of Shakes the Clown. Hello, Austin.
Hey, good morning.
So, Austin, you heard us talk about Shakes the Clown, and then you're like, you know what? I need to watch it, and you watched it yesterday?
I did, because I've never heard of it before.
Awesome.
Adam Sandler, Robin Williams, they're the greats.
So what'd you think of it?
It was awesome. Best low-budget movie. Best low-budget movie ever.
Okay, I want to hear how you describe the movie, because I've talked about it yesterday, but how would you describe this movie, Shakes the Clown, a true great from Bobcat Goldthwait?
You know, it's got to be like I don't even know, Chicago suburbs on acid. I don't know.
The best part, isn't it weird seeing Adam Sandler as everywhere? Isn't it weird to see Adam Sandler as young as he looks?
It is. He's still getting that one too.
There's little baby face Adam Sandler.
Here's a clip of Adam Sandler with Bobcat, just so you can hear how different Adam's voice also sounds. And he plays, I think, Dink the clown. And they're alcoholic clowns, and their issue is with the coke addicted clowns. This is the premise of this movie. And here they are just driving around, having fun.
Well, you still not talking to me?
Look, me and Dink, just tell him. We think you drink too much.
You think you got a problem? I got a problem? Yeah, I got a big problem. My best friend's a ass. Seriously, Shakes, you drink way too much.
That's Adam Sandler right there.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy hearing his voice?
Crazy. Seriously, Shakes, you drink way too much. I don't have a problem with my alcohol. I can stop anytime I want to. I just don't because I'm having a lot of fun with my drinking. Oh, here we go.
We are checking in with the Rockaholics. 206-803-ROCK. Bong in Tacoma. What is on your mind this fine Friday?
Bong in Tacoma.
Bong.
Hey, yesterday when I talked, talking, and I wanted to say that my weekend plans are I'm fishing tomorrow, but Sunday is cocktail day. And what that entails is I had a hip replacement 1.5 years ago, so I stopped drinking for a year. And when I started drinking again last November, I thought, well, instead of every day, I'm just going to have a cocktail on Sunday now. So I really look forward to that during the week, and that's what Sunday is. It's Cocktail Sunday.
So what's the cocktail of choice for this Sunday?
I do a seltzer water, lime, and just a little bit of orgeat in it with vodka.
What the hell is orgeat?
Orgeat. It's a syrup.
Oh.
Kind of an almond flavored syrup.
Oh. That does sound delicious.
Yeah, and also too, I'm out here fishing right now, and if I hook a fish, you guys are history. I'm just going to warn you in advance.
Oh, deal.
Bong.
I'm going to call him the bong tender now instead of the bartender. He's the bong tender.
Okay. Okay.
Sarah, what is your favorite cocktail?
Oh, it changes. Depends on my mood. Lately, I've been really into espresso martinis.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh,
is that like a highfalutin vodka Red Bull, basically?
Yes.
Yeah. You and the rest of the world. I feel like espresso martini just blew up.
They're having a moment.
Yeah.
Never had one.
Steve, you would love them.
Let's go get one
Steve,
right after this show.
You've never had an espresso martini?
No.
It's just basically cold brew and vodka, but delicious.
Those are two of my favorite things.
Yeah.
It will rock your world.
They're so good.
And if you never had it, you're going to be jacked.
Oh, man. Look, I don't care. I don't care how old I get. I'm still going to rock a vodka Red Bull from time to time.
Yeah.
Heck yeah, get that heart going.
Yeah.
That's going to be...
Now, I'm not as bad as in my 20s. I was an idiot with those. I would have my entire night would be vodka Red Bulls. Like, that would be the only drink I would have. And I would get home, and I'd wake up at 3 a.m. with my heart pounding outside of my... what am I? Kind of a thing. And I'm like, that was a terrible idea.
Sounds terrifying.
Now it's more just one vodka Red Bull to get the night going. So espresso martini should be the thing.
Yeah, but my problem is they taste so good that I can't just stop at one usually. So then I have the same problem. I wake up and I'm like, like the jitters. But it's worth it.
All right, so San Diego. Yeah. Espresso martinis.
All weekend.
Taryn, what's your favorite cocktail?
I mean, I guess I typically will just get like a vodka soda with lime, which is so
Wow,
boring.
cool.
But you know what I really do like? A bee's knees or a French 75. Those are two of my favorites.
What the hell is a French 75?
French 75. No, French 75 has champagne in it.
That sounds like some like hipster indie rock band.
It does. It
French
has
75.
Champagne and gin in it.
Yeah.
So it really gets you
Sounds nasty.
effed up and leaves you with the worst hangovers.
It's got a little lemon in it.
Do you like gin?
I do. If you get the right kind of gin, you got to get the right kind of gin. It's very specific.
Oh,
because there's some that's more
the
like
gin that
piney
says vodka on the bottle.
You can find gin that's more piney, or find that gin that's more junipery. The more junipery gin is what you would like.
Okay, so next time when we're out, I'll have you pick it.
Deal.
I'm going to try it. I just remember the times I've had gin, I'm like, this is not good.
I'll change your mind.
Okay.
I will.
Danny, what's your drink of choice? Your cocktail, if we're doing cocktail Sundays.
Yeah, I mean, probably nowadays it's an old fashioned.
Ooh.
Yeah, just some whiskey.
What the hell is that? I'm kidding.
Yeah, no, old fashions are and you know what's funny is I didn't really get into because they were always a little too sweet for me. But I had one in Nashville, and man, that changed my mind on like when they actually make it in front of you. I was like, okay, I'm going to go old fashioned all the time now. But if not, probably a whiskey sour.
I do want to change the subject to something very serious. Oh. Steve, do you steal from this place?
Today?
Ever. Do you steal from this workplace?
How do you define steal?
Take what is not yours.
Well, I mean, I've taken like a pen and brought it home with me. Wow. But I mean, the pens are there for us to use, and I use it. I didn't like sell it on the black market.
You're a bad boy, Steve.
Or like those little binder clip things. Sometimes I take those.
Would you steal from this workplace for your child?
Well, it depends on what she needs.
We're going to get into this a little bit more at 9:50.
I like to say no.
The Daily Migs Show.
Migs, I know that any day now I'm going to get that email with a list of kindergarten supplies I'm going to need to pick up.
Oh, yes.
When Barrett gets ready to go start elementary school in September. And there is this report out now on how some parents are pretty much willing to do whatever it takes to save money on this back-to-school stuff. This seems a little bit excessive, though. 12% of parents have admitted stealing stuff from work to give to their kids as school supplies. Oh, yeah.
I feel like I feel like there's more people that are doing that maybe don't even realize that they are. Maybe they're grabbing some paper. Maybe they're grabbing some pens or pencils. Maybe they're grabbing, I don't know, a computer.
I mean, think about what we have here, though.
I'm kidding. No one's taking a computer out.
There's all sorts of stuff here, though. Batteries and calculator, all that kind of stuff.
Right, right.
Yeah. Would you do that for your kid? Not for you. For your kid.
Oh, for my kid, of course. I would do anything for my kid, including steal from my company.
Well,
no, I'm kidding. No.
Would you do what 5% of parents say they're doing, and that's dumpster diving?
Where are they dumpster diving? Like a Target or something? Like
maybe
hoping
behind Staples? I don't know.
Hoping to get some supplies? I mean, some of those supplies, like I've seen like some of the things that people are like putting up on like their wish list. I'm like, it's a little bit pricey. But I remember when I was a kid, did you guys do this? Remember you had to like have like textbooks and you had to have like a protective thing
book
on
covers.
The book cover for the textbooks because you had to give them back. And my parents, they would just grab like paper bags from like shopping.
That's how I did it.
Yeah, and they'd be like, and they're. I love that they were just being cheap, but they tried to twist it and spin it. They're like, no, we're giving you a blank canvas so you can draw your favorite heavy metal band's logos on the brown paper bags.
Customize.
What are these textbooks you speak of?
It's like a cell phone, but in paper form.
You know what's funny is that, well, I mean, I make fun of you, but at the same time, they don't do textbooks anymore. They don't even, like, Lily's getting ready because we are looking at some like different middle schools for the next year, and they don't even have lockers anymore because everything's on the computer.
That's crazy.
So yeah, maybe they need computer covers now.
Well, where are you supposed to put all the nerdy kids in now? No lockers.
Do people still get like Peaches too? Is that even a thing anymore? Peaches? Heck? Like a little folder, like a Peachy folder.
Oh, I thought you were talking like one of those like candies, like the gummy candies. I was like, a peach ring?
You had Peachy folders back in the day. Did they even make those anymore, or is that like a vintage?
Oh, we had like the Trapper Keepers.
Oh yeah,
those are like the fancy ones.
The good old.
Yeah,
days.
none of this matters anymore.
I don't think it does.
No, you're absolutely right. Everything's digital. You just give your kid a tablet, and I think they're good to go, right?
Maybe.
I know you're probably thinking it's been a couple days since you've heard of some crazy airline story. It's going to deliver today, Rockaholics, because a couple of airline employees were just suspended for an epic meltdown. And, of course, someone pulled out their phone and caught it on video.
Nice.
What did they say? You'll find out during the Daily Migs download after Kings of Leon.
The Daily Migs Show. Knowledge is power. So give us 5-ish minutes, and we'll give you, some interesting stuff you can talk about at work. This is the Daily Migs Download.
A.K.A. the DMD.
Here's your daily dose of doings happening in the world.
And the DMV is brought to you by Palace Law and Microsoft users. And a lot of people probably pulling their hair out of their heads if they have. I had a full head of hair this morning, and it's all gone because of the blue screen of death. A major IT outage that was triggered by a recent update from cybersecurity firm CrowdStrike, which blue screen of death, really, the only reason why we bring it up is because it has the name in the makings for the greatest metal song of all time. It's affecting Windows 365 cloud PCs. Also, Microsoft has advised users to restore their systems to the state that it was in prior to the update, and they've provided some online instructions as well. Blue screen of death.
It's a great song. Two Spirit Airlines gate agents absolutely freaked out while trying to deal with a big group of passengers at Hollywood Burbank Airport this week. Both of them have since been suspended.
It's about time that the employees freak out on the customers as opposed to the other way around. I feel like that's all we ever hear is people that are going to fly somewhere lose their minds on the employees when it's just like, dude, they're just trying to do their job.
We have a little bit of their tirade here.
Everybody's attention right now! Y'all gonna get on this flight or not? Yeah! So everyone's gonna shut up, and we're gonna say this once, and we're only gonna say it again because we're frustrated as hell!
Oh,
I love these two.
You want to hear more?
Yes.
Please be quiet so I can think of what's going on. I don't even know what aircraft's here because everybody's screaming numbers. I don't know what I have. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what aircraft's sitting out there and don't know what's going on. You guys won't give me a minute. Please give me a minute.
Cause you had a bad day, you take everyone down, you sing a sad song just to turn it around.
Had a bad day.
I didn't know that Sarah was a flight attendant.
Man, this would make my entire trip if I saw some people freaking out like that. I'd be jacked the entire flight home. Like, that was the best airline experience ever.
Front row seat to the chaos.
Right. Starbucks, a little bit of an issue if you're trying to get some Starbucks over on Alki Avenue. The Starbucks that's right there, right by Cactus, is what we determined. Right on the beach, basically, right on Alki. They're shutting down. They're going to be closed effective August 11th. A lot of people not very happy about this. A bunch of customers, they've started a petition. They're saying that this is a community hub. And I mean, I have to agree. It's the only place that usually when I've met up with Danny in West Seattle, I'm like, let's meet up at Starbucks.
What are you going to do now, guys?
Meet up in the water. Yeah. Yeah.
Polar plunge.
Let's go. Hey, the Mariners back at it tonight, taking on the Astros. They are one game ahead of the Astros in the AL West. Big weekend for the Mariners. For the Mariners. As far as weather, we're going to hit a high of 82 degrees. It's going to be a nice sunny day. That is the DMD, and that's what's up.
Ryan Castle is up next with the Morning 12 Pack.
The Daily Migs Show.
Hey, it's Tiki Barber with 2 words any business owner wants to hear: extra income. Amazon Hub Delivery is looking for Seattle businesses to assist with local deliveries. You get paid for each package delivered. Amazon Hub Delivery has no startup cost, no long-term contracts, and no delivery experience required. If you're a Seattle business ready to assist with local deliveries, sign up today at amazon.com/hub delivery. That's amazon.com/HUB delivery.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Whether you love true crime or comedy, celebrity interviews or news, you call the shots on what's in your podcast queue. And guess what? Now you can call them on your auto insurance too with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive. It works just the way it sounds. You tell Progressive how much you want to pay for car insurance, and they'll show you coverage options that fit your budget. Get your quote today at Progressive.com to join the over 28 million drivers who trust Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
For those in the market for flavor, there's Modelo Spiked Aguas Frescas, a flavorful drink that's a modern twist on a Mexican street classic with 4 vibrant and refreshing flavors: pineapple, watermelon, hibiscus, and cucumber lime, made with a splash of real fruit juice. Modelo Spiked Aguas Frescas are perfect for any fiesta, small or big. Modelo Spiked Aguas Frescas, boldly authentic, vibrantly flavorful. Drink responsibly. Modelo Spiked Aguas Frescas flavored beers imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois. Hibiscus contains juice only for color.
It's Kia of Puyallup's 29th anniversary savings event. It's the best time of the year to save on the Ready for Adventure 2024 Kia Sportage or the best-selling Kia Telluride. Plus, every new Kia from Kia of Puyallup is backed by their lifetime powertrain warranty and oil changes for life as long as you own the car. Don't miss the Kia of Puyallup 29th anniversary savings event. Only at Kia of Puyallup, Highway 167 and Valley Avenue Northeast. Kia of Puyallup since 1995.